Engage.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs.
Gotta catch them all. I got it first.
Bro, y'all suck. Because I was definitely going to say it at the end, too. If you don't know what that means it's episode 151.
I want to be the very best podcast there ever was. What was that?
Like
be the best podcast there ever was?
Oh, I didn't know we was doing that. I thought we was just going to sing the song. That's because that's what I was going for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you took that
You
from me.
don't want to do it?
No, bro, you can't go back to it now. Don't touch me. I'm mad now. I'm Darius, and I'm here with Steven.
Hello.
And Nolan.
Hey, we ain't seen this guy in a while.
Yeah.
Big Noli.
Big Noli.
First of all, how you doing, Zach?
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm going to get you, see? You know, I'm not like Steven.
Hey, bro, that was 2 episodes ago, man. Come on.
Feels like it was every day. For
Like
the
you
last...
do drugs or something. Or you said.
Oh, I was hurt the most when you did that, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
Ooh,
That hurt me.
Winners don't use drugs.
I'm sorry, man.
Winners don't do drugs. I was like, come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
It's my pride and joy.
It's my thing.
No, but shout
He
out
was
to
so
Nolan.
his pride and joy that he didn't want to come back and do it for that week.
Bro, I told him all he had to do was take that flight back. People take flights all the time.
People take flights all the time.
Yep.
Just because the statement is true does not mean it applies to what you said.
Yes, it does.
This is what people do on the internet every day. I read comments and I'm
Yes,
like,
it does.
you said a thing that was true, but it doesn't actually work with what
Yep,
we're talking
it
about.
does.
And that's you, right? You just like them, just chin in the air, stuck on it. Hey, man, Big Noli was putting in work on Marvel's Capcom 2.
Oh,
Was
yeah?
I?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I was so tired. I got home
We
from a
always
long day of
tired.
work, and I was like, you know what? I just want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and stream it. The last time I streamed it, yeah. So,
I got the notification. I was like, man, he probably gone. Because every time I see it, I usually jump on.
Well, it's like 45 minutes later that I see it, and then he's done. He's been done for an hour.
Oh, yeah. It's
I usually stream earlier.
it's a whole vibe at that point.
Yeah.
But I didn't get home till like almost 9 or something. Because I was streaming like 8:45 when I started streaming, something like that.
I don't know if I caught you as soon as you started, but
I got home
I
late
got it fairly early.
that night, and I was like, I was just going to go to bed, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to have.
Hey, yo, that's what you gotta
I
do.
need to unwind a little
There
bit.
you go.
And I was like, you know what? I haven't even streamed in a while. It's Friday. It's late, but
Take your
but it
life
was
back,
cool. We
bro.
actually ended up having quite a few folks watching.
Yeah, man.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, we got the 10 for a little bit, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's about to get lit. And then people kept coming in and coming out. I was like, y'all suck. He played against the same team
I know it. I sure
every
did.
match.
Was it?
It was multiple
That's
people.
it's like I love that game, but that's what it's turned into.
It's nasty. It was a nasty
Magneto,
thing.
Storm,
Say,
The X-Men.
I need to pick it up. And
Ice
play.
Man.
Magneto, Storm, and
Psylocke.
Sentinel.
Psylocke.
Psylocke.
There was a Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Sentinel, but I think everybody else
Yeah.
was that team.
And the worst part was he was playing different, like against different people.
Yeah,
But they were all trash in the same way. They knew the basis of the Magneto combo.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah, if I
One
can get
dude
rid
kind
of
of
him,
did it, but he never really did it again after you played him.
Yeah.
They knew a single storm combo, which was the knock you in the air, pop, 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 dash, dash, and then do the lightning attack.
lightning, and most of them missed it.
Bro,
kept dropping.
they kept dropping the lightning attack.
And then nobody knew how to use Psylocke because they only have her for the invincible assist. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what they use it for.
Yeah, and he was using Jugs, Colossus, and
Omega Red.
Omega
Say
Red.
Jugs?
Yeah, what you mean?
Who's that?
Juggernauts.
Juggernauts?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. the worst part was if he could land his Colossus combos, and also you never did the Colossus super move with jump and die. You could have killed like half of them.
I did a couple of times, yeah. But yeah,
like
no, I was tired. I was so
he was dropping. You know, you do a little sweep and then you hit him with the shoulder charge.
Yeah.
He would get the sweep off. Like he would do the throw, hit the sweep, and then like sweep again or like do the one that went up too fast. And
Yeah.
you'd be like, no, not that.
I was messing up.
But the Judge combo was doing work though.
I dropped so much crap. I kept messing up the daggone glitch.
Yeah.
I would do
Why you
it,
trying to
and then
glitch,
I would
man?
say I was trying to tag, and I guess I was hitting it too hard. So you would see like the normal start to come out, and then he tag out.
Yep.
Which meant that the glitch wouldn't work. So, but the couple of times I did get the glitch, you saw it. That one guy, he was winning until I got the glitch in, and then I was just like, I got him down to his last person, and he was trying to run, but he was running away. I think he was playing with Cyclops.
Yes.
And he was trying to run, but I knew he was waiting for me to call out the assist so he could try to kill him. So I just never called out the assist until he finally got comfortable enough to think that the assist wasn't coming, and then I killed him in one. It was so funny. It's like, oh, you didn't. He finally doesn't think it's coming. Juggernaut punch. It's like, oh, that was.
You also kept picking the wrong assist for Juggernaut.
Yeah.
And then like you had to play in Japanese.
Well, yeah. I kept the folks kept switching over to the Japanese one, and I would get confused and some reason go back up because when you start a match, it tries to, if you rematch, it remembers the last character you picked and the last assist that you picked. But for some reason, when it was in Japanese, I thought I had to go to a different assist. It was weird.
It's funny.
But yeah.
But to your point, Zach, we all definitely need to get it, man, and start playing.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. And I know we're not, like, the thing was when I was watching Nolan, I'm like, yeah, we would have fun. We would have fun playing that game because.
We just all need to get into like a Discord call and lobby or something.
Yeah, because like I said, he had the big boy team, which I respect 100%.
That's the only way I have fun with it.
I know Zach would probably. I mean, obviously you're gonna play Gambit, but I think you'd have some fun with a lot of the other characters too, like trying to figure out what your real
I
team.
played with Gambit in that game.
My old team used to be, when I played it, was Gambit, Cable, and I can never remember the third one. I think
Mega
it
Man
was
or something.
No,
Hell yeah.
I think it was Iron Man.
Oh, you beaming it up.
Yeah, we just throwing beams out.
My Sunday's best.
What's your team?
But you know what else you should do?
What?
You should like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah,
I like that.
Finger blast that bell icon. And if you listen to us on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcast needs, make sure you leave a comment
yes.
and 5-star review. Really helps us out. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And with that, let's jump into our banger of the week.
Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week.
Bang, 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 bang.
You're fired.
No, you're fired.
What do we got today, Steven?
This is my banger of the week today. And it's Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire. A Boyd Binker. So this is the first game that I got when I got my N64.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, wow.
And man, some good memories. I love this game. Me personally, it's one of the better Star Wars games, especially on console. You know, if you go to PC, you know, you got like Knights of the Old Republic and like
Yeah, on console.
Jedi. Well, yeah, you're right. It's technically on
Xbox.
console. Yeah, but you don't think
Knights of the
it
Republic came out like what, 4 or 5 years after this though?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like this was the first time I had seen a Star Wars game that wasn't like
At that point, you
mainline
had, like,
series.
Dark Forces and stuff like that.
Yeah, and see, I had never heard of that stuff.
Forces, I
Like
love
other than like seeing like maybe like a screenshot in a magazine.
You had like was it Jedi Academy and
No,
Well, it was Dark Forces, then it was Dark
too.
Forces 2 Jedi Knight, then it was Dark
Jedi
Forces 3 Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, then it was Dark Forces 4 Jedi Knight 3
There it is.
Jedi Outcast 2
yeah.
The Jedi
Jedi Academy.
The Jedi Academies came out during the GameCube era.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was
See, I
thinking
played
about
them
Jedi
all on
Knight.
PC, so y'all can.
But I
do
mean,
that.
I'm saying the GameCube
the real
era.
versions of the game.
Right.
You can't say
Okay.
PC era because it's the whole time.
Yeah.
That's why I say GameCube era.
Yeah,
Yeah, give me
I
a
think that game
timeline.
did come out on GameCube, didn't it?
Well, I don't know. It feels like those games you kind of just associate them with PC. At least I
No,
do.
yeah,
for some-
yeah.
Because the
But I
original Dark
can't say
Forces was
Right, I
on.
get
PC
you.
era
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
from
Well,
the
yeah.
beginning
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah, the original Dark Forces
They've
was
been around
on
a
the
while.
PlayStation because I actually played Dark Forces 1 on the PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah, and then Dark Forces 2 was only on PC, so that's when I went back and
I
played
Dark
them. I
Forces
played
on
them both
PC.
on. I got like a collection.
Y'all so
I got a
cool.
version
I
that
hate
came
y'all.
with Dark Forces 1 and 2, so that's how I played Dark Forces. I went back and played Dark Forces 1 on PC and then through Jedi Knight.
I played them all on PC except for Rogue Squadron. Because I don't think Rogue Squadron was on PC, was it?
Yes.
Was it?
Originally?
The first one
I'm
was.
sure it probably was.
The
I'm
first
sure
one
there
was.
was. Yeah, it was. I know there was.
The first one was.
Yeah.
But I had it on in 64. In fact, I didn't play Shadows of the Empire for like 2 years.
I know that came
after
on
I came
PC,
out. No.
didn't it?
Which one came out first? Was it Rogue Squadron or this?
I thought this one was first.
I'm pretty sure this
I
came
think
out.
that came out first, yeah.
Because-
when we got our N64, we definitely wanted to play it, but we ended up getting Rogue Squadron, and just that was enough Star Wars for
Okay.
us.
I didn't get Rogue Squadron until the GameCube era, and that's a whole nother banger.
Yeah,
if
oh,
I,
yeah.
ever-
Oh,
if
my
I find my
God.
physical copy of Rogue Leader,
Ooh, I still have it.
hey, bring it.
Okay.
That's too much Star Wars in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No. We gotta do it.
Keep it in
Squadron
mind.
was 98 and Shadows of the Empire was 96.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this was like one of the
like
earliest
one of the launch
64
games.
games.
Yeah. It was.
Well, not launch, but
It was in that window.
in that
Launch
first
window.
That first
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
But yeah, I was so excited. I got this in my N64. Then we went to go watch Men in Black, and then
Buddy,
came home.
you just talking about
it
the
was
greatest
like
day.
It was like the best day. I'll never forget that.
Big Willie.
Big Willie. Okay.
Pretty good day.
And Men in Black just blew my mind because I didn't know what.
Why is
to
that little
expect.
girl holding that physics test book?
Yeah.
Those books are way too advanced for her.
My man over here, he's just trying to get a workout in.
See, that's tissue in his hand. He's just blowing his nose.
He's just blowing his nose.
Well,
but
somebody
yes.
popped me when I was on the step, man.
I'll be upset too. But this game was so cool because this was like my first 3D. In fact, it's probably one of the earliest 3D Star Wars games, at least on consoles.
On console. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop seeing
And
that.
that first level, well, I guess technically be the second level.
Because the first level was like a tutorial, right?
Well, the first level you're
First
flying
level.
through with Hoth, and you're fighting like the little,
Oh, that's right. It did start off with the yeah.
So you're fighting like the little protocol droids or whatever, the scanner droids,
The pro droids.
pro droids.
Yeah.
But then the second part of that is when you're fighting the AT-ATs and ATSTs and stuff. So you got to like
Sasquatch.
fly around and you got to hook the AT-ATs and go around in a circle and
Yeah,
trip them
that's
up.
right. Yeah.
Oh my
Dude.
goodness.
I played Rogue Squadron games before this one, so it was like a step back when it came to that part.
I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Watching my
but no,
cousins-
this was a cool game. I tell you what, I went back to go try to play it on Good Old Games last year.
God, it was rough.
Has not aged
It's
well.
not aged well. Oh yeah,
And especially playing it on a regular controller when it was made
Yeah.
for the N64
Right,
controller
right.
too. But I'm a Star Wars guy.
man,
I'm
for the time-
gonna enjoy it. So,
And,
but
so-
yeah, it's
that boss fight we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my uncle were playing this game, and my uncle was playing
Which
at the
one?
time. Don't worry about that.
Firefighter?
And
Bodybuilder?
he was
Astronaut?
that boss fight took us like 45 minutes because we were attacking him in the legs. If you attack him in the legs, like his health goes down so slow, but you gotta like attack him in the
like
neck.
in the
Yeah,
In the cabin.
Underbelly.
in the
Yeah.
underbelly. Yeah. But
I remember fighting IG
oh my god,
IG-88.
to that bullshit fight.
that was like in a junkyard or so, a
Yeah,
scrapyard or
yeah.
something like that. And then
Ord Mantell,
and then
junkyard.
you were investigating the Black Sun or something like that?
Yeah, I believe so. Because you
Or
got a
Crimson Dawn. No, it was Black Sun.
Black
I don't think
Sun, yep.
Crimson Dawn existed yet. And then
Yep.
Boba Fett shows
Yep.
up just out of nowhere in the middle of the stage, and you're fighting him. It's like, what the hell?
yeah.
Great.
So
These parts are cool.
So this
the
game's
space
got
battles.
the on foot missions. It's got the space missions where you're flying in. I can't remember the name of his ship. I think it's like the Outrider.
Outrider.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Yeah. But anyway, this game stars
Dash Rendar.
Dash Rendar.
Come on, man.
And he bring Dash Rendar back. Okay, then he do
mean,
something else.
He's
with
in
it.
the Star Wars Gotcha game.
Didn't the Outrider show up in something?
I'm just like, bro, he's still making rounds. The Outrider.
Didn't Outrider show up in something, or a ship that looked very similar to it showed up in
Yeah,
something?
it
in
might have been.
canon
It might have been like
recently,
a
within
Easter
the
egg or
last like
something.
five years or something. So it's
All
like
that Disney content has
Dash
gotta be in
Rendar
there.
might exist.
Yeah, he might. I don't know.
You know,
But so it's got a good. I think he's getting an action figure too. So they may be doing something with it.
oh, that'd be cool.
But it's got a pretty good variety of stuff. Like I said, it's got the on foot missions, the in space missions. There's a speeder bike level. It's really good.
Tripping up the AT-AT thing. That was like
Oh, bro, that was my.
that was some cool stuff. Like,
bro. It was so cool.
it took my cousin like an hour and a half to figure out what
Well,
to
you
do.
know, you're in 3D, man. You got to
Yeah.
get used to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the first time we,
Yeah.
Oh, they was just shooting. Like they
it
was
takes
just
a
shooting.
long
shooting them.
time.
They was like, this thing ain't dying. They just kept dying, and then they was like, somebody pressed the button and that thing attached.
hook came
Yeah,
out,
the-
yeah.
And it was like,
Toe
hey
cable.
man,
What is this?
thing going
When the camera change.
exactly. That was the thing. I think I did something.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of like these games back then too, is trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Just like because the game is actually telling you what to do. But like,
Oh yeah, they actually say it like in the communications, like to try to trip them up.
yeah,
with
but
the,
it's like
with the toe
it's like
cable.
four boys in a room, ages
They ain't listening.
10 to 14.
Yeah.
It's just noises
I'm
happening.
just sitting there with a smile on my face.
just-
I don't know what's going on, but I love it.
Star Wars stuff.
But again, I
Yeah.
played this after Rogue Squadron, so I knew what to do.
The ship maneuvering is a little.
It's a little archaic, but
It's a little different,
I
yeah.
can get used to it.
Yeah, because this one is kind of like stages like this. There is like you're kind of on rails, right?
Right,
Because
yeah.
you're aiming the gun and everything.
I think the later missions you can like free fly.
Yeah,
which you have-
but like you said, what I did find that cool about this game, even though I played it years after it came out, like at least 2-3 years after it came out, the variety of stuff that you do, it was really cool.
Yeah, especially once you find the jetpack, and that kind of adds a level of verticality. Here's that level where you fight IG-88.
Yeah.
Would you say it adds a level of what?
Where you fight IG-88.
No, you said it adds a level of what? When you got the jetpack?
What did I say?
What do you say? I didn't.
What did I say? No,
Keep going.
Am I playing the fool? But anyway, if you get a chance to play this game, it's kind of like you see, it didn't age well, but I think it's an important part of Star Wars history.
Yeah, if you're a big Star Wars fan or a Star Wars game fan, yeah, definitely try it out.
You may want to play it on PC because playing with that N64 controller might be a little.
Might be easier.
I don't know. It might be easier because I felt like when I was playing it on PC last year, I was like, yeah, this is not going well.
It kind of auto aims for you, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
This is early 3D, so we didn't have it all figured out yet. So.
They didn't trust us.
Skizor was in this game, right?
Talking about the Pokemon?
No.
I was going to say the same thing.
Caesar.
No, he was the old guy that was the head of the Black Sun, and him and Darth Vader were rivals at
was
the
he
time.
on? Is he
I don't
on
think
Tatooine?
he exists. I think so.
Because I think it might be the speeder bike level where he's going against the gang.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he must have been on there.
I can't remember if he was in it himself or not. I want to say he was.
But who knows?
Got a lot of lives.
Yeah, he does have a lot of lives. He's doing a lot better than I would. I'll be on like 2 lives right now with 25 health.
I'm going to get it, though.
Ooh. But yeah, I'm sure you can get it. This game wasn't that much, so.
Oh yeah, you can get it. GOG or find a
there
friend
you
that
go.
has it on GOG and
GOG,
It's
baby.
that time of year, too.
Get him to
Sales
download
are
it. Oh yeah,
abundant.
Sales are
Yeah.
kicking.
yeah.
And I'm thinking about sticking it.
Your card information to the page that you make the purchase.
All right, so I got 2 trailers that just dropped a couple hours ago.
Ooh, fresh.
Yes.
Do we want to watch that, or do you want to talk about Dragon Age?
Trailers.
Yeah, nobody wants to listen about Dragon Age.
Dang.
I would talk about it when we do the nominee.
There you go.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown.
I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, I'm getting to know it.
Okay.
Bro, Nickelodeon just be whoring that license
They
out,
said
baby.
I'm not sure if I'm in yet.
I think it's a tactical RPG.
Don't say that.
Yeah, say that, but
It is, but I don't like why they
Why
look
are they
that.
like action figures?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
they're
that
like
part
cardboard cutouts.
Like Hero Quest,
Yeah,
which I used to love that game, by the way.
that's a good game.
Me and my brother and my friends used to play the crap out of it.
you see how Donatello's winning and helping everybody?
Bro, why is he strong in everything he's in?
Because he has to be. He's got
he has an area of effect attack, but I bet it doesn't hit as hard.
Probably not.
It will. You got to level it up, man. Put all my points in him.
I mean,
Radical.
Not putting my points in Leo.
I kind of wish it was more animated, but
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I don't like about it. It's kind of
It's reminded me of Metal Slug Tactics.
is that not animated?
No, it is.
No,
but
it
like
is.
the way
But-
the level comes in and out, and like pieces of it gets added. And like,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Okay.
also, and that MU, they still batting like 2 out of 3, but
Well, this is a kind of a different.
you didn't like Metal Gear or Metal Slug?
I get the idea of it. I didn't. One of the things I didn't like is it's roguelike,
Yeah, I hate roguelikes.
ugh.
and I felt like they had a chance to like tell a lot of story stuff.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see the lore of Metal Slug fleshed out a little
Metal
bit more.
Slug, man. What you want?
I know, bro, but,
But here's the thing, though. It's kind of I think it's kind of a weird choice to make a tactical.
no, I think it could have been good if you would have just.
I'm exactly with him. I felt like if they had like a set story that it went through and and fleshed out the middle. That's kind of what I was expecting, and it's like, oh, this is a roguelike.
Yeah, and when they announced like Ralph and
Clark.
Ralph, Clark and Leona.
And Leona, yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, so you're gonna say how
so
like
you'll see how Hot Earn is gonna
bro, I was like, oh, we finna get some cameos and all of that. Then I started playing, and I'm like, you want me to play this and lose like 90 times before I can even really like
Progress.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I do.
It looks cool though. I love
does.
the
There are
animations
some
and all the
roguelike
stuff,
games I
but-
do enjoy playing. I really do want to try out the TMNT one that came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Hey, say the word, my boy.
Say
It's free,
less.
ain't it?
It's co-op too, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh
Say
yeah,
when.
yeah.
Say
That was
when.
co-op, yeah. That one.
Me and Steven been playing
that one
Call
I
of
might be
Duty. I'm
willing
just
to try.
saying.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that one I might be willing.
Getting killed by the hologram man.
Man. Shout out
All
to
right,
Big
so
Larry.
the other trailer that dropped was a little bit more exciting.
All right, everybody, shut up.
This is Street Fighter
Street
6.
Fighter 6, the
My
my teaser trailer.
This is what I've been waiting for. This is the only DLC character I actually want to play.
If she don't have no jiggle effects, I'm out.
We'll see.
Them things is gonna be thinking.
They better be thinking.
Respectfully speaking.
Of course.
All right.
Or same generic character.
Is that a Samurai Showdown stage?
What you mean? He's the main character of the story mode.
I thought you were the main character of the story mode.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if it ain't you, it's this black kid.
Oh, there she is.
She is.
Side boob, side ass, everything.
Yeah, we not gonna make it to the algorithm.
No.
We're far enough in. It's fine. Oh, it's her stage from Fatal Fury 2.
Yeah. Ooh.
Random ass ninja.
Yeah. It was like the outfit my dude had for like 70% of the game.
Not much of a ninja if you're just taken out by one single.
She's a master though. She's like a
You in, boo
grandmaster.
baby.
She's really strong.
Uh-oh.
Kachosin.
Oh, it's the fat ninja.
It's her fierce kid.
Hey, we inclusive.
I just want to see some gameplay.
This
is all
Oh, we're
cool.
definitely not gonna
Let's
see.
see
We're not
some
gonna see
tape-
no
teaser trailer.
gameplay.
I just want to see a little.
I just wanted to see
Just a
her.
bit.
Usase no Mai. She did the cancel?
Hey, it's all we get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early 2025.
Okay.
Cool. I will
Cool.
watch that 100 times.
Oh, wait.
We
Can
got
we get her voice?
frame by frame.
Yeah, you probably do.
I'm interested to hear her English voice.
I don't see any jiggles. I don't know.
She hadn't done anything worth jiggling yet.
Oh man, if this was Fatal Fury, it should have been jiggling, just breathing.
That's gonna be City of Wolves, bud.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
well-
You'll get all that. In City of Wolves.
Well. Yeah, she is in that new outfit.
She gonna have the old outfit.
She's gonna have the whole outfit.
No, she doesn't.
What you mean she doesn't?
Oh, did she do it during her super?
And
right?
yeah, she only changes into it during her suits.
Oh, you bitches.
Super move.
Can't
yeah.
have- They done put
So she's
clothes
in
on
the-
Elena too.
They
What's
pretty much did to her what they did to the characters in DOA 6.
Mm-hmm.
When they were in the normal and real clothes and the tight clothes, they didn't shake as much.
Yeah, but bikini.
But then Tecmo was like, "Wait a minute, we sell this to horny young kids. We need to put the shake back
Hey, man,
in." So
embrace it, okay?
Yeah.
If that's what, just go for it.
man, the new DOA Extreme ain't even got no sports in it. It's just dressing up.
Yeah, they've stopped the pretense that
They
it's
can
a
see you
sports
off
game
camera drinking
years
that.
ago.
I was trying to. I didn't want to make noise.
Trying to
That's what they be doing when they be playing DOA Extreme.
chocolate
Be
rain.
slurping and stuff.
Yeah,
Remember chocolate rain in the video when he hit the little thing there because I moved my mouth away from the mic to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
You know why that was there? That song was originally a class thing that he turned in, but he turned it in by putting it up on YouTube.
yeah.
And that's how everybody found it. Yeah, and he ended up becoming a big, whatever,
Back in the day, yeah,
like
yeah.
a meme thing. But
So,
but I was
small
wondering
school
about that. It's
YouTube.
like what the hell is that all about? It's, this was a class thing. This was like for singing class.
It's back before YouTube got weird and made it to where like you gotta break the matrix in order to penetrate and do faces and all that shit.
Or if you're a nursing student and you have to record your head to toe assessment thing. I wonder if they get warned that they're all going to get like 1 million hits on their videos because folks watch them for ASMR.
What do they do?
So when nursing students, a lot of times they'll have to record themselves doing a head to toe assessment on somebody. So they'll put them up on YouTube. But folks will find them and watch them as like an ASMR.
Oh, so
video.
they're doing like the
So
soothing nurse
they aren't posting it as ASMR videos.
Right.
They're actually posting it as their class
I got you,
assignments.
I got you.
So if you ever see something like that with just somebody's name, but it's got like 1.7 million views, that's just
Hey,
weirdos.
Fuck this nursing shit. I'm gonna do this.
I thought when he said like people was watching it, like I didn't even think ASMR. I was just like, oh, some freaky frog motherfuckers on the internet.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of those too.
No,
Yeah.
that's
well, ASMR always makes me uncomfortable because I feel like there's some of that in there, even if some of the people aren't
that's what
doing
it's supposed to be, right?
it. See,
No.
I'm excited for Mai to be in Street Fighter 6.
Back to my
Bro, I completely
she-
zoned out for the last 5 minutes.
What?
But no,
talking
she's
about some weirdo shit.
I can't wait for my. I love, and every KOF and some of the Fatal Fury games, she's always been my main character. So finally, a DLC character I want to play as until freaking Abigail comes back.
Abigail. Anyway,
Hugo.
I'll give you Hugo.
Hugo. Okay, fine.
I'll give you Hugo.
No, if
Hugo.
you get Hugo, I get El Forte, and that ain't happening.
But let me tell you something. One of those characters is not like the other. One of those characters has a legitimate shot.
And
It's
one
even in
is-
his name.
Is El Forte?
No, it ain't the dude whose name came up twice as a bad cook. Let me tell you that.
Well, you know, if you get Hugo, he's attached to the Final Fight, and he's also
Because it's in Metro City.
Yeah, and you got Poison along with him, and
Yeah.
she's popular.
Yeah.
Is she though?
She's pretty
All right. We're going to give you your 5 minutes. You can talk about Dragon Age.
Let me tell you something. No, I finished it. I stand by my assessment. It is probably the highest point for the Dragon Age series. Hey, what I mean by that is what they wanted Dragon Age to be, not what we wanted Dragon Age to be. Like I said, Dragon Age Origins. This is in a separate category. It stands alone. You know, it's like
So
Batista.
this is like this is a good vision for Dragon Age now. Like this is the good.
Yeah, I think so. If we're gonna get something where
I mean, that's 2 games in a row, right?
exactly that's above everything. That's kind of one of my big wants. Is I want a continuous thing, even if it's not the same character. Give me something where I feel like this world is really interconnected, because there are no more remnants of what we did as the Grey Warden. Like there are callbacks in Velgard to it, but it's like a generic one. It's not about like there's no choices in it. It was like this was going to happen as part of the story for the most part.
Okay.
But I think what they were able to do with tying it to Inquisition, like really heavily tying it to Inquisition, again, you really got to play the whole Inquisition, especially
All the
DLC,
DLCs, especially that last one.
because it picks up right where it leaves off. Like it can't do it.
Now it's actually a few years after
Well,
that.
I mean,
right?
you know what I mean. Like,
but
it's
yeah,
just-
but that game, that
Way
definitely
less
led
varied
into it.
in Velgard, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah,
You know, we got a lot of them in
a lot
2.
of folks were concerned about that, and yeah, he's pretty much a
And that's his leg get
non-factor
broken
after
or
the
something. He's
beginning.
like he's sidelined or
Yeah, he's in the first mission,
Yeah.
and then things happen. And
Something
then,
happens. Yeah,
okay.
But yeah. So we had a lot of them in 2, a lot of them in 3. Not really my party, but in some of y'all parties, he was there. He never left the base of my
That's kind of weird how like Varric, out of all people. I mean, I'm assuming he's popular, but I know he's not really popular.
He was probably for a lot of people one of the few shining points of 2,
yeah.
because he had a decent personality.
He's
Yeah,
like the best
personality.
companion.
Yeah, and because everybody else was just kind of boring because they didn't have enough time to flesh
to
them
flesh
out.
anybody out. Yeah.
And so then in 3, he was like, y'all liked him in 2. You know, what if he come back in 3? And then he was there, and it was like, but I didn't, because he reminds me of 2 every time I see him. So
Yeah, I was kind of the same way.
Yeah.
stay at the base, my dog.
It's like, oh, this is the guy from 2. I was like, I know, I actually like him as a character, but he just, I
he's got a
think
stink
of
on
2
him.
every time I see.
He's got a stench.
Because I was the exact same way as you. I never took him in my party.
Wait, which one is
This
3?
guy.
Is that Inquisition?
Inquisition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he's definitely not as involved in the game, but he does serve as a good bridge in it. And then like there are things from Inquisition, like you'll make the Inquisition character in Velgard. So I thought that was really good. But yeah, don't listen to weird people telling you why games aren't good that have nothing to do with the actual quality of the game. Play it. The combat system, I think, was really good. Like I said, it was the best. It still seems better for melee characters, especially like if you make a warrior base.
Yeah.
But the magic stuff has finally found a good balance to where I don't think it'll ever be as good as using biotics in Mass Effect, just because, I mean, when sci-fi is good, it's the best thing ever. But yeah, I think they found a good place. I hope there's some DLC for it. I don't really know what their plans are, because it keep like anything internally just seems like they jumped right into whatever the new Mass Effect is. And that's the priority, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
If this was a way to test the theory on how to bridge between Shepard and the next Mass Effect protagonist, this was a good way to kind of test out if you can make it work. And they did a good job. So, at least show me Shepard, or don't be stupid with Mass Effect.
No, that'd be cool if they bring your Shepard in.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't see any reason not to.
Who would be a good bridge character for Mass Effect, do you think? Liara?
Liara probably,
Yeah,
or Tali, or
I would say Garrus.
Yeah,
Garrus is probably, because Garrus was probably the closest to
One of
number
those
2.
3, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those 3.
I personally would say Tali.
Assuming they
Tyler Voss Normandy.
Tyler Voss Normandy.
survived your games, yeah.
Just saying.
What you mean?
Everybody survived.
I prefer the
No,
one
everybody
chick,
survived in my games, but
the stealth one.
Oh, Kasumi.
Kasumi.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that-
See,
my favorite
but
character.
she was DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's a chance that if you never
Some
got the
people may
DLC
not
in Mass
even
Effect
know
2,
her.
you
Yeah.
didn't even know she existed. So.
but it'd be a good way.
Man,
to
that was some good
sell
DLC.
some
Golly.
DLC.
It was
for
some good
old
DLC.
games.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can buy it anymore, but
What?
old DLC. But I guess you can buy
Is
the
it-
legendary.
No,
Well, you can buy,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Legendary
she's
Collection has it on there,
definitely
right?
in that, yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't played Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I mean, golly, bro, what are you
Legendary
doing?
Edition is really good.
I should play that.
I
You
need,
hadn't
to play,
played?
I need to play through
I
it
haven't
again.
It's on Game Pass.
I played
did
the
they upgrade the
originals.
It's on
graphics
Game
and stuff?
Pass.
I think there is like a 4K texture upgrade to everything now. Because I know, that was a thing when the new systems came out.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah,
actually.
they finally did
That was the whole reason I wanted to play Andromeda because of the like
It ain't gonna fix that game.
No.
Yeah.
updated graphics,
Unfortunately.
and then it was just boring as fuck.
Yeah, I didn't think the combat in Andromeda was bad, but I finally watched somebody play like a good part of it actually last week when I was working. I was like, oh, somebody's playing Andromeda. Let me.
Have you ever
see if
finished
we'll have this? Oh no. I barely played any of it.
I didn't get past the
now,
first planet.
I'll tell you, yeah, me either.
I beat it.
But I don't think
was
that, I don't think the
driving around
game
for like 12 hours. I'm like, dude, this is not fun.
Yeah, I
You in
don't
the
think the game
Mako?
was
How's
horrible.
that not fun? You guys get to drive around in the thing. That's
Yeah,
what you
I
all
don't think
wanted.
the game was horrible, but it definitely wasn't good.
It's boring as shit.
Yeah,
what the
that's the
problem
worst
was.
part because by the time I finally played it, most of the egregious like bugs and stuff were mostly fixed.
Hey man,
But
there's a
it was
thresher mall.
clear. But it was clear
serious.
that wasn't their best foot forward.
Well, you know, we
Bro,
gotta
when the
try.
Thresher Mall shows up, I was like, "Come on, bro."
Yeah, they're in a completely different galaxy.
and they was just like,
They
you know,
got
it's-
Thresher Malls.
no,
there.
no, they don't.
Why was there only one other alien race in a completely different galaxy?
Bro, why they seem like why did y'all didn't play the full game, but at the end of of Andromeda, they try to make you feel like it's this epic thing that's about to happen, like this big epic confrontation, and the game cuts off, and I'm like, oh shit, well they gonna have some DLC or something, and they were like, no, we were setting up for Andromeda 2, but they told us we're not doing that.
no.
But see, that's the thing about Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 had a good.
It's a whole story.
You could
Well, they
play
didn't-
one,
yeah.
and that'd be it.
Same with Mass Effect 2, though.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but by 2 they knew
they knew they was
gonna
gonna make
be-
a third one.
Yeah,
But
they,
like-
they
It
knew they
still
were
had a
making a third
complete
one.
story. Like,
It did.
It
Yeah.
didn't have a big.
It definitely had a
Hey,
an ending.
well, 2 was the one you had to go to. You fought the Sentinel, right?
Suicide mission.
Yeah.
The-
The
Sentinel Reaper?
nasty. The
No, I'm saying-
combination of man and
Human
machine.
Reaper.
Who's the one of our friends that like lost every single person in the last
Matt
match?
Hazard.
Ooh, Matt Hazard.
Also, Matt also sent off. I forgot who he sent in the vent.
Jacob.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's right. He
Oh
put
my
Jacob,
god.
Yeah, he was
Seriously?
like, he said, "I hated Jacob. Get in that vent."
Jacob is pretty low on the totem pole.
So you know what I found
No,
out about
I
Jacob?
do like Jacob.
No, I don't.
I like his. I liked
like
his.
Jacob.
I liked his story mission.
his loyalty mission.
Yeah, his loyalty
You found out his
mission.
dad,
His
is,
dad,
is
yeah.
a psycho.
But yeah, but you know, I liked it.
You can't
Jacob-
choose your dad.
That's true, bro. Jacob apparently is the only companion that if you get a romantic relationship with him, he cheats on you.
You motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some thing where like he can like just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. And I saw somebody, it's something weird. They were like, yeah, he's the only companion that can have that like that line.
Hey, why they do that?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Also, they replaced
Because
him.
he gets married or he has like a significant other in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
That may be why they did it. 'Cause
Oh,
they knew
that-
was
yeah,
gonna
it could
happen or
be.
something.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because they wanted that part of the
Yeah.
We also got like a one of the few times where I felt like there was a real upgrade between like archetypes between two games. Like I thought James Vega was gonna suck.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah,
See,
but
I already kind of knew him because I read the comics
Yeah, but that's-
leading up
that's
to
some
Mass
weird
Effect
shit.
3,
I'm
and
not doing
that's
that.
when he
That's
was
not some
introduced
weird
and
shit.
all
Yeah,
of that
like-
stuff. He was the guy that actually had to physically arrest Shepard when he got back to Earth and
Sorry, Shepard.
all of that stuff.
Got to
yeah.
do it.
Which is why some of the lines some folks don't get earlier in the game. It's like, you didn't read the comic book, it's fine.
You're not a true fan.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
actually, according to my calculations,
Let's jump into the heart of this.
dun, 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 dun,
We're going to go over the nominees for the Game Awards, which we are going to watch live next week at 6 p.m. Central Time.
6 p.m. Central.
We already have the show up on our YouTube, so you can, I
Yeah.
don't know, can you like put a notification where you get notified when we go live?
I think if you have the notification,
Yeah, if you can set it as a premiere or something like that, and it'll have like a little countdown for when you plan to go live, so folks can click on that and just
Okay,
have
we'll
it
do
waiting.
it live.
So we're gonna make sure you join us next Thursday. It's
gonna be fun.
December 12th.
December 12th.
December 12th.
So actually, by the time assuming this is coming out next week, it'll be in a couple of days.
Couple
Yep.
days, so better get ready.
This comes out Monday, so we'll be live. And
If you're not there watching it with us, I'm going to know. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do roll call.
Yeah. If you're not here, you're going to get a
I
zero for
advertise
the
it on
day.
my stream too, so hopefully we get
I appreciate
a few
that. Man.
folks.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
talked
so
about
we're gonna go through the nominees. We're actually gonna vote. We're gonna talk about it and vote on something because we're logged in under our Engage account, so we can cast a vote.
Ooh, okay. Democracy in action.
Little different this
Bro,
time.
if y'all don't pick everything I pick, I'm fucking walking out.
Wow, it starts us right off with game.
Yeah,
Game
no,
of
it
the
always
year,
starts
damn.
at game of the year and then works its way down. It's like it
You should
needs
build
go
up to it.
This is the exact opposite way you should do things.
I know.
Hey, shoot, I already
All right,
know
well, I guess
mine.
let's fucking go.
You can. I think you can go to view all categories and pick it from there,
I do that then.
Fuck it, we'll just go.
or just go.
Well,
Okay,
fuck it then.
Well,
Do
you wanna, because I
No,
know
we
there's
just say game of the year for last now. Come on.
I don't see where I can.
up there view all categories. Yeah.
Let's
You can go.
start from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay, let's skip this
And
one.
now you
Well,
yeah
we gotta
we
cast some kind of vote.
Okay, so
Dude,
okay.
Team
the
Liquid, that's
best.
the only name I know.
Oh, yeah, your team liquid.
Sure, yeah, that's the only one I know too.
Too many white people on this one.
Yeah.
Is that how we're doing it?
Golly,
Yeah,
that's,
Team Liquid,
that's a
there we
lot
go.
of.
It's a lot of what?
I don't know.
A lot of Asians.
Player's voice,
Player's voice. What does
What does that mean?
100% Van for the
Which is your favorite game of the year? Player's voice is 100%.
Oh, it's our-
fan
Oh,
vote.
Okay.
this is the fan chosen game of the year. So these are the
Oh, there's
this is-
multiple. Okay.
Yeah,
So we
there's
got
two
Hold
lines
up.
of stuff.
Black Myth Wukong,
Okay.
Genshin Impact,
Mhm.
Wuthering Waves,
Wuthering Waves, yeah,
Zenless Zone Zero. All three of these are like the same type of game, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Same
Yeah.
game.
pretty much.
Even
They're
if they
all
say
gacha
they
games?
Are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree,
Erd.
which is the DLC for Elden Ring.
yep.
Make your voice count.
Metaphor Refantasio, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Pal World, and Helldivers 2.
Where the fuck is Astrobot on there?
It's on Game of the Year.
Yeah, but why is it not on?
Because
weird.
this is what players voted for, and clearly
Yeah,
they
man,
like
fuck the
half
players.
new-
We're in
half
round
new
2
anime
right now.
girls.
Yeah,
So-
you already
Round
know
two.
what this is.
Golly, poor Astrobot. Well,
Astrobot
nobody
is
played it.
probably
That's the reason.
probably in there, and it was like the kids' game or anime boobs.
Well, I'm Stellar Blade's a good game from what I heard. So
Yeah, but you ain't play it though.
I didn't play. I play Astrobot.
So let's start with you, Darius. What would get your vote?
Metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
Metaphor is
sense.
going to be high on my list. Either that or if we spread democracy. I like the launcher that I just didn't like the fact that we couldn't play.
Are you talking about Helldivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be my vote, honestly.
Power got sued, so
They won't be. They may not be on that next year.
nah, they pay some sort of like licensing fee to
What do y'all think?
Yeah, they have to change the Pokeball is all.
Metaphor, Refantasio.
If it were me, I'd probably vote for Final Fantasy VII.
There you go.
Well, we got 2 votes for Metaphor. Is
But
there-
but I tell you what, I actually enjoyed Zenless Zone Zero way more than I thought I would.
What kind of game is it?
it's like
it's-
Genshin Impact. Right?
It's kind of like Genshin Impact, but not really. It's a little different, but it's the same kind of vibe.
Same.
But it's like
The battle system is still
the battle system is very different. So
kind of battle system?
the battle system is more like Devil May Cry-ish,
Oh.
kind of sort of like combo heavy, and you can tag your characters in and out to do all kinds of stuff. At first, it feels like, oh, is this all it is? But as you unlock more abilities and go further into it, it's like if you like that kind of combat, the combat is by far the best part of the game. Actually, the rest of the game is kind of boring, to be honest, but the combat is fun.
okay. I didn't even know that thing existed.
Yeah.
It came out earlier in the year, didn't it?
Yeah, and the graphics are actually really good too. Like the animation and stuff is just like it's kind of crazy. It's like, oh, this is actually
Oh, it's
kinda
made
weird.
by the same people as Genshin Impact. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
in the same.
Yeah,
Like
No, 'cause that one
Hoyoverse.
got
It's
that
like
one got a capital Y and that one got a lowercase. So
Yeah, they're
somebody
subsidiary
fucked up.
hey, somebody's under somebody. I'm just gonna say that.
they're both Hoyoverse games. Yes,
Well,
but I think they
Hey.
were made by different developers, but under the same company.
Hoyoverse.
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 What'd you vote for, Zach? Nothing. Okay, cool.
I said Helldivers too.
Oh, I thought you
glad
said
you
that would have
listened
been
to
your
my-
vote.
My pick.
No, we got 2, so that's why we won. Democracy.
Okay.
Oh, we can place votes. For
Oh,
all
you
of them.
you can vote for multiples.
Okay,
Okay,
then
cool.
all 3 of the ones that we wanted. Okay.
Yeah, everybody won. Oh yeah, up to 5 votes.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
did you do Final Fantasy? Because that was the one I actually picked.
Oh, I thought you said Zenless Zone.
I
Zero.
said if it were up to me, I'd choose
well-
Final Fantasy, but I actually think Zenless Zone Zero is really
Oh,
fun.
there. Well, we have 4 votes, so
There you go.
fuck it.
Everything else I don't really care about.
Okay, how do I fucking get out of? Do I have to really cast
Previous?
another vote?
I think you got to go back.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Let's just do Helldivers.
I
Or
did
Helldivers.
Oh, did
oh, you already had
That was
Helldivers.
mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So,
I
yeah,
see. I
we're
see. I
good.
see. I see. I see. I see. I see.
Previous.
All right.
Oh,
no,
wait.
next. Or is it?
It's previous because
Okay, it's
we
previous.
wanted to start at the back.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Only person I know out of this is for best esports athlete, Faker.
Faker.
I don't know any of them, so sure.
Cool. Faker.
Oh, see, now going from the back is annoying. You know what? Here, we're going to start from the second one.
There you go.
That way we just go next, and
You
then we can go back
next,
to
and
the
then
first
you go
one.
back to
Yeah.
the first one. All right.
All right. Best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Who are our nominees, Steven?
Oh, I'm sorry. We have Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio.
So what we thinking as far as game direction?
I haven't played any of these.
I mean,
Outstanding creative vision and
yeah, creative vision. I mean,
Maybe Wukong, maybe.
Metaphor,
Or Metaphor.
Wukong or Astrobot. Kind of. But Final Fantasy VII, I don't know, it's tough.
game direction and design.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've moved Astrobot most things. That's
Final
just a
Fantasy
fantastic
VII to
game.
me was just such a. It was so much more than I thought it was going to be. You know, you knew it was going to be like an open world, but didn't think it was going to be that big
open, yeah.
and so well done. It's just so beautiful. But I mean, Black Myth Wukong is also like, you know, pretty epic in its
Everything.
vision. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I heard Balatro was really good. I haven't played it, but I know it's pretty popular.
I mean,
Yeah, it's been getting a lot of praise lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of folks say it's going to be their game of the year. So, but and then of course Astrobot, you know, Sony found a way to make a Nintendo game, so that's worth something. This is tough.
I mean, as far as I think is game direction, like creatively and all that stuff, I honestly would say Balatro, just because it took something as simple as poker and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
figured
Yeah.
out a way to make it
That's what I
one
was thinking.
different, but also like addictive, which is
Right.
something that
Apparently.
you kind of really want to do if you're not a big game.
Yeah.
So I say I vote for that.
Yeah, I can go Balatro or Balatro.
I'm down.
Okay, sure. Because I couldn't pick anything else.
Fuck you, no.
Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. What
Okay.
are our games?
I was gonna say the categories are. We have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. So a couple of these games are remakes,
Yeah.
which I'm like, you know.
But Final Fantasy does tell the story different.
Yeah, that's true. That is very
So,
true.
Where Silent Hill 2 is basically just Silent Hill 2, which nothing wrong with that, but
It is.
Well, I mean, it's not just the actual story itself. I think it's how they do it.
Well, the thing is, it's like I take credit away from remakes, like not like a whole bunch, but like Nolan said, I think it's a good point to make that what Final Fantasy VII is doing is it is a remake, but
because
They're not building it from the
not
ground up.
really.
They're taking an
because-
outline and making
Well, yeah, because I mean, it really is a different game. Anybody who's played the original and then played remake first and understood what the hell was going on, and it's like, wait, this isn't actually a remake of 7. This is actually
a remake.
a sequel kind of to it, like an alternate timeline telling of some of the events, and then something very different happens at the end, which kind of leads into this, which covers a lot of the same story beats and, you know, most of the important ones. But like the big thing was really controversial. If for some reason you don't know what happened, I guess I'm not going to say it, but
Yeah, don't
you
say
go.
it.
Don't
you know,
say it.
certain things.
Steve's never gonna beat it, but don't say
Yeah,
it.
I don't know.
Certain things still happens, but it is super different, and a lot of folks were confused about the ending again. It's like, so wait, and so, but yeah,
You didn't say anything, but I know exactly what you meant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, the fact that these stories, like Zach was saying, there's something there for them to work with versus things where they, you did that.
Build
I'm
it from
sorry.
the ground up.
Yeah, building
Yeah.
from the ground up.
Yeah.
I think that if we're talking about outstanding storytelling, it's like I would still give Final Fantasy VII more credit than I would Silent Hill 2, just because there are different things about that. When Silent Hill 2 is just
Is basically.
we took Silent Hill 2,
It's the same story.
we
Yeah.
put it on here.
Yeah.
Senua's Saga, even though I didn't play it, from what I've seen from it, they do a better job of telling that story, and then, like, it's really good, but it's also like,
Yeah. I mean, Ninja Theory is always really good at like cinematic storytelling in games. Not always so good at gameplay itself, although the gameplay in that is actually really good. The fighting, way better in Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
Way better. But some folks might argue that the story is a little weaker.
We can't have both.
Not that it's bad, it's just different. So that's why I didn't even bring it up, because not that it's bad. It's actually pretty good, but I thought the story of the first game was really good. Just the gameplay wasn't that great. And this one is kind of the opposite. The gameplay is actually a huge improvement over the first one, but I felt like it kind of lost a step in its story.
You're never satisfied, huh?
no, not at all.
I mean, it's still good.
We gotta have standards around this month. Talking about.
I've heard a lot of good things about Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, that's the only game that I won't get to play until next year,
Yeah, but I hadn't played it, so I can't.
and
can't
I
really
know
say.
it's good.
What about Metastasis
Fantasy Zero.
Infantilize?
Yeah, metaphors. And, oh yeah, that's my vote. Because let me tell you what, that game hooks you in quick, and I don't know if it changes,
But it doesn't keep you in, right?
huh? The fuck you say?
It just doesn't keep you in, does it?
Oh, it keeps me in, but I'm just me. That's just me. I like
When
to.
last time you played it? No, actually, I haven't. I'm actually not finished with the game. I plan on finishing it before the end of the year, hopefully, maybe. I have been stuck in the same dungeon, and I stopped to play Dragon Age.
Well, it's not. Were you stuck, or you just because you like to grind that? You want to be
No,
overpowered?
because I'm not gonna leave and lose my day. Okay, I'm not gonna lose the day.
Darius,
You
you
go
can
poop on
lose the
a
day.
Thursday?
That's fine.
Did you go poop on the 5th day?
Oh, I've been pooping every day divisible by 5 ever since.
Divisible by 5.
My luck is astronomical.
I have not done that, but
Years.
the problem is, Steven, okay, I've grinded in the same place for 7 game hours. Okay, now the enemies I don't have to battle anymore because I fought them so many times that I can
You
auto
just
kill them.
auto kill them. You
Yes,
just keep doing it now.
but I'm still grinding up the points because I need to be able to beat the boss, and the boss is not playing fair. So I'm gonna keep grinding.
I think you can
Bro, I
beat
went
the
from
boss.
58 to level 70.
Yeah, I think you're probably ready.
No, I ain't. I tried to fight him last night. Folded me in.
No, you gotta use
Pulling
strategy,
in.
man. It's not just about numbers and levels.
It is.
We gotta strategize.
Yeah. My strategy. I don't have the things I need
Strategy
you
is
to
overpowered.
be.
Okay,
Thank
there
you,
you go.
Zach.
Trying
Zach
to pull
gets it.
Don't encourage him, Zach.
Trying to pull in a Uden.
There you go.
You get that one guy strong enough to beat somebody strong, and then you bring the weak folks behind them and get them
There you
level,
go. See, he gets it. He gets
levels
it.
up real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly, I think I would say metaphor just because I think, and I'm sure you haven't got there yet, but there is something that happens in the, there are several events in the story that happen, but there is something that happens towards the end of the game where I was like, okay, yeah, y'all took it up another notch.
I honestly think EU and Chronicles should be on this list.
I was gonna have a conversation about it, but I wanted to
well,
get
I think somebody
categories
might have
first.
got
We're
snubbed.
definitely gonna bring it up.
Yeah, we got some.
yeah, there's some stuff to talk about as we get to certain
It's all about politics, man.
categories. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
All these award shows are.
Well, yeah, we talk about it.
But yeah, the metaphor, like I said, like it makes. I don't know if something changes, but it makes you really want to get revenge on somebody really early.
Yeah, it
So-
seems
Oh
to
yeah,
be,
the motivations. The motivations.
Yeah,
are
I
there.
saw the beginning of the
Yeah.
game, so yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, I would probably still vote for Final Fantasy personally, but
It's understandable.
but I think it's one of those categories that I don't think there's a bad.
No,
You know, that's a
nominee
good
in it.
point. Yeah, there's not a real bad choice there.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Best Art Director.
damn,
Yeah.
Who would like to?
It's Nolan's turn.
it's Nolan's turn.
Big
What?
Noli.
What?
Read the category.
You gotta read the nominees.
nominees.
Have you not been here for like the last 20 minutes?
No.
All right. So for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, the nominees are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadows of the Erd Tree, Metaphor Refantasio, and
Never. More like never gonna play it. Am I right?
That's tough because it's one of those. I mean, it's pretty.
Right when those game came out, I knew we saw the trailer.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it came out pretty.
Is this the one
pretty recently.
where we think the dog's gonna die?
It's going to die.
I mean, the elder dog dies, and we're pretty sure you or the dog is going to die.
Yeah, somebody's gonna die.
Somebody else is going to die. in that
I was
game.
just kidding. The game looks
Ain't no
awesome,
question.
and I hope people.
It looks
enjoyed
better than the other game that they made.
So I think Elden Ring shouldn't be here.
So yeah, see that's
I'm okay with it being on like Game of the Year or narrative.
because it's basically the same as
The art direction.
Yeah, the art
direction
direction didn't
same.
really change.
Yeah,
the art direction is the same art direction as the
original
DLs
game.
the
Right.
original game. So
Yeah.
there's nothing innovative, nothing outstanding. We've already seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
agree with
push.
you.
It didn't push anything like.
Gameplay wise, it might have added a few new wrinkles
oh
and
yeah,
stuff, but
it
art
did.
wise, it's like.
it's basically. I mean, it still looks good, but it's just
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
But again, it's kind of subjective because all these games have merit to them.
Oh,
I agree, though. Elden Ring
Is there something you would put in place of Elden Ring?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because if you take Elden Ring out, that leaves you with only 4 games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have to think.
I mean
about that.
Hellblade.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hellblade was
Art
pretty good.
direction, yes. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a beautiful game.
yeah. So I think that probably would be if we switched it out, that would probably be a good one.
Personally,
Yeah.
but
Who do you vote for then?
of everybody here, I would actually probably go with Black Myth Wukong.
That's exactly my vote.
Because I mean, every area is so varied, and every area is like, chock full of stuff, and it's just a beautiful game.
So let me ask you this.
My pick would be actually Astrobot.
So that's
I
why
can see that,
That's what I'm
yeah.
getting ready to like. So is this like graphics or is it like just
Artistic design and
technical
animation.
achievement? So
The reason I say Astrobot is because of the technical side. Like everything I was watching Danielle play. Everything in the world is interactable.
yeah,
Yeah,
Everything moves. Everything has a sense of weight to it.
That's good. That's a really good description.
I was so. And it's going to sound
And it's
kind of
very
old.
Beautiful art. Like it's bright and colorful.
yeah.
I would. I think I'm kind of leaning towards Astrobot as well, just because you really have to play the game. But it's like Zach said, everything's got animations to it. Like there's so many like just bugs and just critters running around, and then there's just like particle effects, and then there's physics with some of the powers and the level design. It's just, and it's so colorful. It's just really good. Now, I do really love the art design of Metaphor, like as far as the characters and designs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, technically, it's not the best looking game, at least not to me. But man, I think I go by Astrobot as well.
So it's funny. Astrobot makes me think, what if Nintendo had access to a 4K system?
They about to have one.
I mean,
And like a true, like if they had access to the
Like
PS5.
like with like the teraflops.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a truly powerful system.
it's funny because their best games, even on the Switch, still look pretty good.
Right?
I mean,
And they're playing where they're
And
playing
just
with,
imagine,
like
yeah.
a handbot tie behind their back. They're
Right,
playing
because I
with
remember
numbers.
playing Mario Kart 8 for the first time
Looks
on the Wii
fantastic.
on the Wii U.
They're playing
And I
basketball
was like-
with only 4 people.
Yeah, I used to always say I didn't know I wanted Kart in HD, but now that I've seen it in HD, I'm like, why haven't I been playing this in HD?
Yeah, exactly.
Think
And-
about like fucking Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom on a PS5.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to think about it.
Well, like I always looked at Mario Odyssey and I'm like,
Odyssey is a good
That's a
looking game.
beautiful game.
That
the
is a
game just looks
beautiful
like
game.
every time I see it, I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah, but think
game
if it
looks
looked
good.
like if it looked like Astrobot.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then see, and that's when Steven brought up the thing, I was thinking about that too. Like Astrobot does a great job of like you said, maximizing all the just the little things around it. Metaphor, I honestly like. It's not a bad looking game. don't look at like the plants and shit around the
Don't
background.
look at the background.
Because them things look like they were coming out of Brave Fence and Musashi. Like, like they really skimped out on it. But also the art to me is still Persona-esque.
It has some
Yeah.
awesome designs.
Like they're fantastic looking, right? But you could see it already.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like it's kind of like what we're talking about with the Shadows of the Erd Tree, where it's like you have a base game already.
Yeah, the DNA is already there. It's
Exactly,
not like they were doing
yeah.
anything, new and
Nothing innovating.
Yeah, like and Metaphor does actually create new stuff, but also you can see the influence.
But
Let's say that.
you can see it and go, okay, this is definitely the guys that made the Persona games.
It's basically Persona art,
Yeah.
just fantasy.
Which is nothing wrong
Fantasy
with that.
version. No, nothing. I
But-
love it.
Yeah.
There's even a Persona Master in the game.
Really.
Yeah.
Spoilers, bro.
No,
It's not.
And
No, actually, I saw Jack Frost. Is that where?
Yeah, well, it's basically like, you can we're gonna have some callback, man.
Yeah.
never gets points in my book too because I'm a sucker for sprite based side scrolling art, hand drawn.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking
like
game.
Zach said, like I think Black Myth Wukong does a great job of like when you look at
It's just so much detail in
Yes.
it. Like if you actually stop and look at
Right.
everything in there, look at his armor and all the little trinkets and stuff on it, and none of it actually clips with each other and stuff like that. It's
so then
it's
it's
pretty astounding.
that's 2 for Wukong and 2 for
And two for
Astrobot.
Astrobot. Yeah.
This is a democracy, and this
Yep.
is where
So that
democracy
means-
fails.
My vote counts more.
We had a dictatorship.
There he goes. That's kind of where it leans.
No, if it goes again, I'll pick mine again.
It is what it is.
That's
I'll
the
just go
opposite
home
of what you said.
All right.
What?
Best score and music for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack.
And you know what's weird that Shadows of Erdtree isn't on here? Because that generally has really good music too.
Really good in that, yeah. But
The games are-
maybe they thought
The games that were on this
Oh, my bad.
is Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Refantasio, Silent Hill 2, and
Refantasio.
Stellar Blade.
It's like an old like baseball announcer.
So for
Metaphor Refantasio's on base.
for me, Final Fantasy easy in this category here because there's so many remixes
Hey,
of
I know what you're choosing.
the themes for
One reason.
those game for the original game. So many different remixes of every song. There's like metal versions and there's like
hell yeah.
symphonic versions and then there's like folk versions and kind of bluesy stuff. I was like wow, they went crazy with the with the score and the music in this game. So to me that's
The original
it's an
soundtrack
easy-
was like
well, yeah, but I mean, it's like I'm listening to a song and I'm like, well, this is this is that song, but it's like they added like grunge guitar to it for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
This is something you're not expecting there.
I was saying like the Final Fantasy VII is as much as it's not like my favorite Final Fantasy, I always acknowledge that one, like the music.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's one thing you can expect from a Final Fantasy game. There's gonna be some good ass music.
Good music.
Yes. Now, I'm not even holding against the fact that like, this is probably one of the areas I wouldn't hold a remake against like that category. I think what you were saying about the different remix versions, I thought that was like one of the coolest things when I found out that they did that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of it too.
But Steven knows what I'm talking about. Bro, they got a real monk doing chants during the battle. And let me tell
Metaphor
you-
Refantasio. I want you to insert audio of the battle music, Zach.
Play that for the banger.
I don't know what he's saying, but I am fucking in.
Bro, I be like, I gotta. Sometimes does for you. Sometimes during battles when the chant really start be hitting,
Yeah.
you feel like you got to get your selections off.
Oh
quick.
yeah, I gotta go. I gotta keep up the pace. do this. So I need to go back into the back lane because I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's next time you're gonna do something.
Oh shit, I gotta. Where's that for?
And also Silent Hill. I'm not voting for that demonistic shit.
Bro, I'm not. I feel like I'm gonna get taken over. I'm gonna get possessed. Listening to.
Bro, listen, I think a lot of people make jokes about people being like sociopaths and like murderers and all that. If somebody is listening to the Silent Hill soundtrack,
just
I
drinking
just
like
feel like
wine
we
and
need to
stuff.
use the authority granted in the Patriot Act to surveil just a little bit more than we do everybody else.
Well, driving to work and I'm more to listen to Silent Hill 2 soundtrack.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
probably
who
better.
you trying to murder?
Yeah, that's probably not gonna be good.
How many times have you killed your coworkers in your mind? And not like for play, like you be really doing it.
Yeah, you be like
envisioning,
enjoying
like the
it too.
flesh coming off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bro, you listen to the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack? I know it's what you do.
it's very vivid.
Zach, which one do you think?
I actually don't have an opinion. I don't remember the music of Astrobot when Danielle was playing. So
Astrobot does have some
Which means
pretty.
it wasn't
No, well,
it
it-
didn't really grab you.
Well, he wasn't really playing either.
Not that it was bad,
But I was
but
watching.
no,
So
that's usually what I do too. If I
doesn't
if I
grab me.
think of a game and can think of a song out of it, then the music was good. If I
And then
can't.
I don't have an opinion on the other 4 games. I haven't played them at all.
The
I know
there's
a lot
one
of folks
song
love the soundtrack to Stellar Blade. I didn't particularly care for it.
I haven't really heard.
I've heard
it, so I'm not
songs
sure.
from it. They're not. I don't think they're bad, but
They're
they
not
also
bad,
seem.
but I didn't like them.
It's like they don't. There's like you talking about like grab
The
you like
fight theme drove me nuts. Actually,
It's like it,
I
but
did
there's
find
nothing
it
that
annoying.
stands out to me.
Yeah.
like I didn't hear it and was like when I heard music in Devil May Cry. The first,
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm singing the song to 3 in my head right now.
See?
I'm singing like three different songs, and all of them in 5.
And that doesn't mean that we hate Stellar Blade. Don't
Yeah, it
be weird.
does.
Don't
Yes,
get me
it
wrong.
does.
Don't get me wrong. I might play it one day.
I want to say this before we move off. There's a song in Astrobot that I always think of, and it's actually a whole level. There's a big giant tree, and sounds weird, but there's a big giant tree, and he's singing throughout the whole level. So it's a good song.
Fairy tale.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But what you vote for though?
Oh, he's a metaphor.
So we're choosing metaphor? Is that what the
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
We'll find out what we say in the next episode.
best audio
Now,
design?
wait a minute.
Okay.
Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. This is not the same as
Not
music.
the
Okay.
same as score.
This is
or
like,
music. This is
like sound
overall
effects
audio
and-
design. Yeah.
All right, Darius, is your turn.
Hey,
Your turn.
Joke's
All right, I see.
Are you gonna go?
I'm out.
It's your turn.
What is happening right now, Zach? What like you got to talk? You got to talk about
What
something?
you mean? It's
The nominees
your
are-
turn.
It's your turn.
Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design.
I said that.
Oh shit! Well, everybody else said it when they did it.
I didn't say it. No
Well, I
one said
said it because he didn't say it.
Yeah, I didn't on Nolan's.
Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. I will say, guns be sounding pretty good in Call of Duty.
That's what I was getting ready to go.
Easily gets my vote because I don't even have surround sound on my computer when I'm playing that game, but I can tell exactly where somebody is.
Yeah, they've got
Hey,
really
I
good
can.
sound
I mean,
profiles.
it's like I feel like my speakers are in front of me. When somebody's behind me, I know somebody's behind
Hey man,
me.
does it kind of like creep you out when you hear like somebody like on the floor above you and stuff? It's like, oh my gosh, bro, he's-
I crouch down in the corner like this. I know he's finna kill me. I know,
I
he's
know.
finna
I
kill
was
The
me.
just getting out.
sound
I
in
can hear
that
him, I know he's
game
gonna
is
kill me.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was easily the best part of Modern Warfare 3 too, because I played through that right before Black Ops 6 came out, and then Black Ops just picks up where it left off, and it's probably even better. So yeah, to me that's easily the choice I'd make. Hellblade's pretty good too.
Yeah.
For kind
Silent Hill,
of
hey.
the same reason as the first game.
If that's your thing, you can definitely use some
It's
good,
like
some good sounds in there.
like there's a lot of water dripping and like
There's
whispers just on the edge of your hearing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
if you want to go insane, I mean, like
There
they
you go.
got you. Put some headphones with that. Come on.
Oh,
Who said that?
But yeah, Call of Duty, man, between the guns and the grenades and the explosions and the footsteps. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. As far as sound design goes,
The guns don't sound like you're in a tin can factory.
definitely not.
Yeah. That one year they was wilding out with
I
Vanguard.
don't know what the hell happened with Vanguard. Huh.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Some
Best performance awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion and or performance capture.
I haven't played any of these games.
Go for it.
We have Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tale, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, and Melina Jorgens, Sinuous Saga, Hellblade 2.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of weird they don't give you like the character they played
That's the main character.
Well, most of
assuming-
them are the main character. Brianna White, I believe, played Aerith.
Okay.
Yeah, but the rest of them should be the main characters of those games.
Unfortunately, I haven't played these, so I can't.
You know what? Us doing this going over the nominees has made me realize I didn't play a lot of fucking new games this year.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Right.
of Tarkov, my bub.
I didn't play Tarkov at all.
What you
this
play?
year.
What you been playing then?
Wow.
That's how you hear
Well, I've been
them
playing a
talk about
shitload
that.
of Throne and Liberty the
Yeah, you
last
playing the fuck out
2
that
to 3
game.
months, and then before that, me and Jonathan played a shitload of Delta Force.
That's
Oh,
Forces out. Huh?
Which just came out on
It just
Steam.
came
I
out.
finally,
Yeah, it came out today.
I saw it this morning, and I was like, "Oh, cool! Now let me go out of town and work all day."
Sweet.
Fuck yeah.
So like the last 4 to 5 months has been Throne and Liberty and Delta Force.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, I have no recollection.
I thought you were playing WoW prior to that.
We were playing WoW in
He's always
between
playing
there
WoW.
somewhere, and then Throne of Liberty came out and just ended all of that.
Got you. Well, Path of Exile comes out tomorrow, so
Yeah,
That's gonna end all that.
Yeah.
Marvel Watch as well.
Oh, tomorrow is heavy.
Yeah.
So for our listeners, it's a couple days ago because this comes out on a Monday. But the Friday tomorrow for us, you got Marvel Watch, you got Passive Exile 2,
I got to install both of those.
you got Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, the Great Circle Jerk.
Hey,
Yep.
that comes out. It comes out Monday, though. Or
Nah, it
Tuesday?
comes
Or
out. It comes out tomorrow. If
Does it
you
come out
pay
tomorrow?
extra.
Nah, I ain't paying
If you paid
fuck
extra,
that.
yes, early
What you mean?
access.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't,
early
I don't like
access,
that.
and I believe Game Pass had it coming out Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be thankful for this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it
actually
was,
really
yeah.
excited for Path of Exile too. I wanna.
You want to try it out?
Yeah, I'm
You
diving
gonna play
into-
Marvel Watch with your boy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
I
Oh,
don't, I don't
fuck
think I'm
yeah.
gonna play that.
I figured you would.
That's all right.
But you
I,
might.
I'll be
fuck
playing
around.
too much PoE and
it's free to play, man. You're gonna try it out at least.
too
God,
much PoE and Throne of Liberty.
tired of you playing shit, not playing stuff, and not being there.
You play with
explaining.
me.
You can play with us.
I've been playing. I played Delta Force. You didn't play with me.
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to. Dang it! I never got in, but I got it now.
You gotta get in when we fit in.
Get in where you fit in.
I'm
I'm
willing
gonna
to
play
with
Path of
somebody.
Exile too.
I
Are
go
you though?
for.
I believe it when I see it.
Hey man, you why are you coming at me so
I
hard
don't know.
in front of all these people?
Yeah,
All these people.
jam at him.
So, are we going to talk about the?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would vote for Hannah Tell just because I know Jordan likes Life is Strange. So
I'm gonna go for Melinda.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for too. Just
Senua Saga.
going off of not just the acting, but the
yeah,
Yeah.
performance capture.
yeah.
I mean, just that alone. Yeah, all day.
Unfortunately, I feel bad because I'm not familiar with everybody else, but I am more familiar with hers.
I mean, the dude that played James in the remake, I think he did a pretty solid
Yeah.
job.
A lot
for
of
me.
folks don't like him, but I think those folks generally are the ones that played the original game. You know, he doesn't really sound like him or act like the guy from the original game.
No, he acts like a guy in the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
Which isn't bad, but if you play the original and you know that's the guy you want, that's not really the guy you're getting.
Yeah, but let's be honest with you. Let's like I don't think that Silent Hill 2, the original one, like I know part of the charm was like some of this stuff ain't done the best. Like, you know, Konami was never really operating at the Resident Evil level. Let's
hey man, come on, hold on. Now.
and
This-
what I mean from
well-
production wise, like
Yeah.
they've never had the bank.
You've been talking about shit about Silent Hill 2 since this podcast has been started. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. I don't know
I'm
what
not talking shit about it. What
I
you
don't know
mean?
what I'm saying. You always
I
throwing
said it
shade at
was
Silent
scary.
Hill 2. Say you saying it was janky.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said
never
that
said
one.
it was
You said it in 1-2 podcast. You know,
No,
combat
I
ain't the
said
best.
that I was nervous that they were going to Resident Evil 4
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2.
I was
because
too.
that was what was popular, and all the scenes they kept showing, he was doing combat
Yeah,
shit every
like
time.
combat stuff, yeah.
And I was like, hey, I just hope that the people who like Silent Hill 2 don't get disappointed because they've decided to try to appeal to the Resident Evil
Resident
4.
Evil, yeah.
But from everything that we saw from the actual release,
Yeah,
that's not
it's-
the case. It's a
yeah.
really good. I think it's a pretty
Still
good
a
game.
good build up. You start off with the stick and then you eventually get.
I'm
a
just
gun
not
and then
gonna.
move-
I'm not
move
gonna
up
play
from
through the
there.
shit no more because like I can't do it for 2 hours after I get off school. You know, by the time I get home from work,
And
it's
you live
dark
by
outside,
and you live by yourself too. So.
and I live by myself, which means I won't want you telling people that because I don't want them to think that my defenses are down. But
they always down.
yeah, they are. But like I get off work and it's dark outside, the last thing I want to do is load up Silent Hill.
Bro, I'm trying to load up the quad cam. Who's playing football?
Exact, bro.
Okay.
I go straight to the NBA app and I load up the multicam view and I'm like, yeah, basketball, a lot of noise. Yeah, this is good stuff. Happiness.
Yeah.
So
Healthy competition.
yeah, Melina Jorgens. Ooh, now this is
Innovation and wow, I can't
Okay.
say words.
That's all right. It's all good. You can fight through it.
Accessibility.
Thank you. I think this is you, Nolan.
Oh, I got to read the whole thing again?
Yup.
Well,
Because he didn't want to
read
read
it for
it.
everybody else, but you know what?
Because you
a
be
lot- that's a
bitching
lot of
about
words
it, so I
up
gotta
there.
let you do it.
What?
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard. That's what I told the bitch.
Hey, man.
I drive
Yeah,
half
bitches
an
listen
hour
to
every
this
week for
podcast,
Anyway,
maybe.
recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. And I'm just going to say, like last year, you can't go wrong with any of these. I'm just glad that games are to the point where everybody's thinking about this stuff now and put like a million options to help, colorblind folks,
Yeah.
deaf folks, everybody, it's just more folks are able
I
to
whine?
enjoy games. But
Can I whine for a second?
well, let me get through the games first.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah, do that. Number one.
so this is between Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws.
I wish you said what they did.
Yeah, I guess
I
it's
mean,
like a
Because I'm not
Call
familiar
of
with
Duty,
their
I
game.
know. I was just going through the options.
Yeah, they do have
just
a lot of
kind of
options,
as
yeah.
a lot of options in there. I mean, it's like Street Fighter 6 level of menus, under menus, inside of a menu, under a menu. Yeah.
Do they have accessibility for the menus themselves?
So first and foremost,
Feel like
first time
eat
you
'em.
start the game, I'm gonna complain from an ableist standpoint.
Uh-huh.
It take me 45 minutes to start up a new game in
Which
Dragon Age.
Oh, Dragon
because
Age.
I got to select all these accessibility options.
we're trying to help you
I'm
out,
an
man.
able-bodied person. No, I'm just playing. No, I would vote for Dragon Age just because Call of Duty has a lot of stuff, but that menu is convoluted to get to.
Yeah.
Like when you were talking about the menu on top of the menu on the side of the menu. Last night I was playing Call of Duty with some friends.
Want playing with me?
You just sent out the back signal. I told him, I said, if Steven say something, I'm sliding out.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you, my boy. Somebody
He
said,
only said that because he knew you weren't going to say nothing.
oh yeah, I already figured. He's like 2 nights in a row. There's no way he's going for 3.
Well, we was playing Chain Together with Danielle.
Oh, where?
Yeah,
Nobody say nothing to me. That's crazy.
we had 4 people.
Oh yeah, I had 4 people.
Well, I'm
Oh, yeah, I didn't need the black guy. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, last night somebody was like, "Hey, how do I turn the menu music down?"
Bro, it's so loud.
And we were like, "Oh no, that's easy." I'm like, "Yeah, you just go to the gear," and then I just stop
Bro.
talking for a second.
There's nothing about the menus in Call of Duty that are easy.
Bro.
That's by far the worst feature of any Call of Duty.
I hit the gear, and I was gonna say like, "Yeah, once you go to the settings," I was gonna be like, "Then you just go to this." But I looked at that menu for like 6 seconds, like, ooh. So that was there.
It took me
then
a
this
long
was-
time to learn how to close the game. It's like, how do I get out of
Bro,
here?
just keep pressing circle. That's what I have. Just keep
Well, I'm
pressing
on
back.
PC, so
Oh, he is too,
like,
but he's on the control.
Alt F4. There we go.
But no, so you had to go into menu, then you had to go into the sound options, then you had to go into advanced sound options, and then it's like one more under master volume. You have to go within that,
Golly.
and then it's there. And he's like, so I had to go through 6 levels of menu,
Yeah.
to
Can't
get to the
deep.
music.
When you
And then it's like 3 different versions of music. So there is menu music. There is like whatever, like if you were playing it's like soundtrack or something like
Yeah.
that. So it's like, even though I thought the menu music was the soundtrack, apparently it's not. But yeah,
why you trying to turn the music down?
because as soon as I cut it on, it is louder than any person in my party.
Rain in the fire.
I haven't even got to pick a load out yet. But yeah, I would vote for Dragon Age the Veilguard. Just out of, I haven't played Prince of Persia or Star Wars Outlaws, but once you set it up in the game, they did a really good job of like going through the steps with it. So it wasn't like I said, it took a few more minutes. It really didn't take that much longer, but it was much more explained what you were getting options for and where to change it and what to do.
Okay. I've seen like Diablo. I actually was watching somebody streaming, and they were talking about all the stuff in the menu.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
it's good.
Yeah, I haven't been able to play anything else. So, I mean, I would just go for Call of Duty just because I'm the most familiar with that one.
Yeah, but if you need accessibility help and you got to do it in Call of Duty, you ain't gonna never get to it because you don't know how to get to it. It's not accessible.
I'm gonna give it to Dragon Age just because you say it's got good ones, and I would say Call of Duty does have great ones, but you have to find them.
Yep.
And
They're in there.
they gotta work.
there.
They gotta work on their menu bad.
Yeah.
All right. Games for
All right,
impact.
let's go ahead and just skip this one.
Thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
Was it my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Best ongoing. No, we can. I'm just messing.
I already got my vote. This is because I,
No, go ahead.
All right,
do
so,
the category. I mean, the these.
hey man, you get it right eventually. Closer the distance. Indica. Thank you. Never gonna. Life is Strange. Double Exposure. Sinuous Saga. Hellblade 2. And Tales of Kenzera. Zao. I'm gonna go for Tales of Kenzera. Zao.
That's what I'm voting.
Just because I remember the guy said it was did it for his dad, right? Or
Yeah.
it was about his dad, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the game looked cool. So
and the
I wanted to
stories.
play. I never
yeah.
got around to it though.
Yeah, it's about so the main character loses his father, and really the
Golly.
game is about him coming to terms with accepting his father's death. He goes
Oh my gosh.
he goes to the death god, kind of angry, and the death god sends him on a journey to do all this. And throughout that journey, it's about him gaining acceptance
Going through the stages of grief.
of death, because he as working with aspects of death, he kind of accepts it. Anyway, it's actually pretty good, especially for a first try for an actor who decided he wanted to make a game.
Yep.
yeah, I think that's really cool.
It's a pretty good little Metroidvania.
Prince of
type
Persia, like the original Prince of Persia, or how do we classify those?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I guess you said Metroid. It's not a Metroidvania.
Yeah, I would say it's closer to
Trying to start something.
A
Ori.
little bit.
Oh yeah.
I would say it's kind of
Will o' the Wisp.
closer to the Ori games.
That was a good Metro.
Yeah, Will o' the Wisp. Yeah.
He's trying to start something now.
Specifically, Will o' the Wisp, because that one had a lot more shooting. No, the first one had the shooting in it, right?
Yeah.
The first Ori had the shooting. So yeah, kind of a mixture of both have, because like one aspect is like more close combat, the other one you can shoot stuff. But yeah, I would probably compare it closer to the Ori games,
Okay.
as far as gameplay wise. And yes, it is a Metroidvania because you grind and get experience, and it has RPG elements. So
Best. What?
No, he took up. He's so happy
So
with
there.
himself.
I just ignore him at this point.
Uh-huh.
He's just trying to start shit.
I'm just telling the truth.
No, I'm. Anyways, best
I almost got
ongoing.
it again.
Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. The nominees are Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2.
I'm gonna start it off. I would say
Don't lie.
I would say Final Fantasy 14, but from what I've heard, the newest expansion is kind of it's not as good as the others. But I mean,
They're at a very high point at one point.
yeah, they had a very, and
they
this is the first expansion that's after basically the first 4 expansions was kind of like its own saga. Or was it 5 expansions? But anyway, this is kind of start of a new thing, so you can't really expect it to be.
It's gotta be the best.
So I honestly, I'm gonna go to Fortnite. I mean, as much as you may not like it, they still kicking that.
It's still ongoing.
Yeah, it's still ongoing. They're still pumping content out. I mean, bro, you can get Godzilla and put like
The fucking TMNT game.
Yeah. Is it
yeah,
within
and the
game?
whole the actual TMNT game in Fortnite. They got racing now.
Look at Nola's face. He didn't even
what
know.
now? I
Yeah.
keep up with Fortnite.
Yeah, because you don't keep up with games.
Bro,
'Cause
there-
Bro, you gotta be in the know, Nola.
It's insane what you can do with the Unreal Engine 5 stuff.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I personally was thinking about what I played, and I know I played a lot of Diablo 4 expansion, and it's really good. And I thought the story stuff they did with that was really good because Diablo 4 story, fantastic to me.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and it continues that same standard in the storytelling of it.
Did that come out this year? Or that was last year.
What
Diablo 4.
the base game?
Yeah.
Base game. Yeah,
Base game was last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
a lot of heat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
now, one question I do have: why wasn't Shadows of the Erdtree in here?
Yeah, that's. I
I think because of it doesn't have multiplayer.
Right.
well, because
Because I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. Like it's an ongoing experience because it's
Yeah,
an
but-
expansion.
It does have multiplayer, but not in the sense.
I think
Oh, that's right,
I think they differentiate DLC or
These are
expansions.
more like
than
live
ongoing.
service games.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
MMOs live service, which is weird. World of Warcraft isn't on here then.
Did it have any
Had an
major?
expansion come out this year.
It went
Yeah.
good though.
Did it?
And it was actually really good.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, any other year I would choose Destiny 2, but I haven't played Destiny in
Yeah, a lot of
over
people
year.
really enjoy it. Like my friends that play Destiny 2, they really enjoyed, or they enjoyed it a lot more than the one before, which is the one that I played, where they had you in the Silver Surfer planet with nobody there.
Oh,
'Cause they
yeah.
didn't want to animate nobody, but
My vote's probably Helldivers 2.
Yeah, I mean it
They
did.
had a rough launch, but the game itself was fucking fun.
yeah,
They had a fantastic launch, and then they had a little debacle, but then it's kind of bouncing back a little bit. I don't think it's quite as high as it was.
they weren't able
before
to
then, but-
maintain the momentum though.
Well, and then a lot of people got weirded out about having to make a Sony
Oh,
account.
the Sony account, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know,
We
that
already
was-
had Sony accounts because we're not weird.
that
Well,
was-
look, here's the thing. Like, obviously, we already had Sony accounts, so I didn't. But also, it's like Sony doesn't have the best track record of keeping accounts
keeping
secure.
accounts,
Hey.
yeah, secure. Yeah, that's one
I'm
thing.
gonna tell y'all a secret. Here's a secret. I worked in financial district for a little bit. Let me tell you something. They all be getting compromised.
True, they do all be getting compromised.
Now,
but
Sony's was nasty.
Yeah, Sony was nasty.
Sony's become
But also Microsoft had a nasty one too, and was just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like, we ain't Sony though. It's like, yeah, but this a lot of people shit got out.
But hey, we ain't Sony
We ain't-
though.
our shit wasn't down for 3 months though. We didn't kill SOCOM.
We didn't kill the whole game franchise.
we also not going to apologize by giving you a handful of games because we not Sony.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Now that was some exec who wanted to take all the numbers because at the time Sony was kind of at a low, and that was some exec who wanted to take all the numbers from Helldivers 2 on PC and say, look how many folks are playing on our system now.
That's really what it was.
And
They was
That's
trying to,
that's what it was.
how many new accounts we got because y'all didn't have it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Creating growth.
I just
Your budget is not getting expanded. Hell,
That's-
what you mean? Look at all these people.
that's great. You guys, you overachieved.
In fact,
yeah,
we're gonna take some budget away from you. We
Yeah.
got this new game coming out. It's called Concord. I think it's gonna be
hey, people are going to love it.
okay. But honestly, I don't have a problem making the account. Obviously, I already have one, but I also see why people would be upset because there's no reason.
Why?
For
I
it.
mean, you have to fucking make an account for everything. Why?
yeah, but
not
why have
another
to? I have to
Yeah,
make
but
an
it's just
extra
one
account.
more.
Yeah, it's just one
Yeah,
more.
it's another- it's
you had to
one
make
more.
an
Why,
active
though?
account.
Why is it their fault? Why not the other 16 that you made for
Well,
other games?
There's no because I'm already playing on Steam. There's my account right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a Steam game that's launched through Sony.
I can understand if I'm playing on PlayStation.
Well, you didn't
obviously.
get mad at Baldur's Gate 3 making you.
Yeah, you had to make a Lariat account.
Well, yeah, I'm playing it
Did
through
you have
Larian.
to,
I'm
though?
not playing it through
Yeah.
Steam
Did you have
or
to make a Larian
You had to
account?
make a Lariat account.
no. I skipped making a Larian account.
No, it's because you played on good old games. That don't count.
I mean, I do too. I mean,
Little Games is
I
like
made an
the-
account so
It's just
so
right
that
there
I
by
can-
LimeWire.
Yeah,
Just
like bro,
downloading your
you might as well be
games.
touring it.
What you mean, man? The money goes directly to the developers.
Bro, you might as well be getting your shit off Silk Road.
Hey, man, come on. GOG is a legitimate site.
Yes.
All right, so
people
where are
should
we voting?
It's awesome.
Fortnite.
I'm abstaining.
Where you got Godzilla
Or
with like
over
J's
here.
on there.
Darius?
Yeah, I go Fortnite, man. Fortnite still.
You may not like it, but
I'll
it's
hop in
still.
that bitch and buy a skin right
Hey,
now.
there you go.
Say
Boom,
so.
right now. I bet there's one on there I want right
I'm
now.
gonna get them J's.
Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches.
The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. I'd vote for No Man's Sky. They just had a Normandy update a little bit ago. But also, like, what that game is turned into, it to me.
From where it started?
From
Yeah.
where it
Yeah.
started, yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like And
I feel
a
like
lot
we
of the
say
stuff,
this every year too.
yeah, bro. It's like a lot of the stuff that they do is based on the community feedback.
Right.
Like there is a
yes,
strong
definitely,
presence between what's that guy named Sean and like the community managers. So like obviously there are buffers where people aren't really talking directly to him, but the relationship between him and the community managers and by extension the community itself, I think is really good. And
Yeah.
it's never going to be. It's not a live service game. That's the other thing too. So the incentive to keep doing this stuff is much different than
Yeah, like you don't have to pay for any of that, dude. Once you
No,
buy
you
the
buy
game,
it.
yeah.
So you can get it on Game Pass, and then you get access to all this stuff. So
And it routinely goes on sale,
Yeah,
like 50%
routinely,
off. So.
and it's VR compatible, which I don't think most of these other games
Oh,
are.
right, man. No Man's Sky VR was awesome.
It was scary though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right about the No Man's Sky stuff. I know Helldivers did a really good job of keeping its audience engaged and everything.
They're done fucked
Okay.
up.
But I personally really enjoy keeping up with Baldur's Gate 3.
Which they also have a big one last major update coming next year.
Yep,
So
crossplay.
crossplay.
Oh,
and
they're finally
add-
doing crossplay?
Yep, crossplay.
They're
with-
adding prestige classes to each of the classes as well. So
and get Will some more story. It's gonna-
nah, you ain't getting no more story.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go Baldur's Gate, but then I was thinking like No Man's Sky. Yeah, you're right. No Man's Sky is like
Man's Sky is-
consistently
Yeah.
like updating, and they're large like content patches. Almost change the game like every time they add something. So
Yeah, also, that's one of the reasons why I don't play No Man's Sky.
it's always changing.
Content patches were changing the game to the point where my base, by the time I went back after a patch, it was like, this planet ain't inhabitable.
Yeah, it's full of like gas and shit now.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was a beautiful, lush greenery.
No,
and
not anymore.
I had farms and like there was some creatures that came around.
Yeah, they
but
all dead now.
Yeah, well, yeah, because this is a terrible ice planet now.
It's just water and ice everywhere.
Like my stuff is like literally in the ocean now, and my stats keep going down the whole time.
Why am I dying?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason the Game Awards website is down.
Yeah, 'cause everybody was trying to vote too hard at the last minute. See what y'all do?
So we'll just use IGN's list.
Ugh.
Is it in the same order?
Yeah.
Yeah, where we on?
Yeah, looks like
We're
it.
All right,
on best
Okay,
community
that's
support.
where we were.
All right, so we're on best independent, or do we have anything else for best community support?
No, I think we're all going
I think
for
these
No
other
Man's
ones
Sky.
did a great job. by
Yeah, I
the
think
way.
they all.
Oh
did-
yeah, they
did
all
great,
yeah. they all do great.
All right, best independent game: Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50.
I need some footage on Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
I am kind of curious about that.
I've seen it. It's a very interesting game. It's
Is it-
like
hold on.
it almost
Who made
reminds
it?
me of Killer 7.
Who made it?
I don't know who made it.
Is it Annapurna?
No, it might be Annapurna. I don't know.
It's got 10 out of 10.
Bro, get out of
That's a
here.
good question. Is it Annapurna?
Yeah.
Get that shit to get it out
What
of
you
here.
mean, man? It's Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
Bro, you gonna use them laser eyes to bang your daughter. I'm not doing
Jesus.
Baby.
this.
Oh, that's like Killer 7.
Yeah,
Hey, look at that dog.
The aesthetic reminds me of Killer 7.
Oh, Killer is dead.
But it's very
Hey, it does look kind of cool, though.
yeah. That's very. I watched somebody play through the whole
story
thing
about
on Twitch.
It's got some
It's
incest in it.
It's interesting.
So Euden Chronicles should be in this category, right?
But Unicorn
Isn't it
got
considered?
snubbed.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's-
it would
It is
be
indie
an indie game. Yeah.
Well, no, because they got published by
Well, it got
Finish got
Well,
published. by,
this is published by
Published
Annapurna.
by-
Annapurna ain't no independent company anymore.
505
Yeah,
Studios.
you're right.
Yeah, and
You're
Annapurna's
right.
definitely not. Shouldn't be considered
indie anymore.
an indie publisher, but it was still an indie. Yeah, it's still pretty much an indie game.
I'm gonna go with UFO 50.
What is that?
So it's basically a bunch of it's like 50 games, different games put together. They make,
Like Action 52?
it is, but the games are like really good, like really cool.
What you saying about Action 52 then?
The games weren't really good.
Oh, okay. I saw somebody playing this.
Yeah, so they got a lot of different types of games in it.
Yeah,
I'm in. Look at that.
Yeah,
Dodgeball?
like
It's dodgeball something.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
Do I gotta
somebody playing
hold on? Do I
this.
have to beat the other games to get to these games?
no, I don't think
Real
so.
Heist. That kind of looks cool.
Yeah, we finna play some UFO 50. Bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking about buying it for a while now. We
The
got
golf thing?
yeah.
That's like the Kirby game.
yeah.
oh yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
it is. Yeah.
Oh, man, it's
shit, we got
like NES games.
some Blaster Master
Blaster
looking stuff
Master?
going on. There's a dungeon crawler on here that's like Punch Out.
Why have I not heard of this?
Yeah,
Hey,
when
man.
did this come out?
It came out, I think last month.
Let's come to
maybe.
the Zoldat. Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to come to this old death.
Look at this.
I saw
1940.
I saw
I'm
somebody
back
play it.
in.
Oh yeah.
That's a black dude too.
Yeah, that's one of the games I saw.
I got
Little
some Grand
GTA
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto.
That's Carnov?
Oh, that's Carnov, baby. Yeah, he's back.
I knew he'd come back. He'd never leave me for long.
Think you play.
Oh yeah, that's the Steven game right there.
Yeah.
The Hang On.
Super hang on.
That's
Look at
an
that
owl
owl.
dude.
Be beating up thugs. Bro, I'm in.
Local multiplayer advert. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what the internet's got on some disc. And I'm out though. You saw that?
Yeah, it was a dead body. But yeah, I think this game
Yes.
looks awesome. Bro,
Ah,
shit. Don't look at me.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
But I heard Animal Well is really good too.
Nah, see,
that's
this what she do.
Yeah,
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Well, Outro will get my vote since You the Chronicles isn't on here.
Yeah, you should be on here.
Yeah, 'cause we all agree that would have been the game, right?
I don't think it Chronicles on anything.
Yeah,
We gonna talk about it, man.
Yeah, we'll
We'll talk about some snubs.
Best debut indie game. Wouldn't everything before be a debut? I'm confused.
I guess it, it might be the developer's first game.
Yeah, this is usually
Okay.
the developer's first
Oh,
game. Yeah.
okay. So Balatro,
Mm-hmm.
Animal Well, Manor Lords,
I know, Lord.
Pacific Drive, and the Plucky Squire.
So I know a lot of folks that loves Manor Lords.
I was gonna say the
that
same
was
thing.
only made by like five guys or something like that over the last few years.
I didn't
with,
realize
very
that
little
was a debut game. I thought it was supposed to be the same people that did
Banner Lords.
Banner Lords. Yeah, a lot of folks got those confused. Yeah,
No, what?
No, the what the fuck is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it's a third person like medieval game.
You talking about Chivalry? That's
Similar like Chivalry, but third person. Because I think
King
Chivalry is first person.
It's first
right?
person.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the game. I thought that was
Yeah.
part of the same universe. But I guess not.
You talking about that one? The one that's got the sequel coming out?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, that's like,
Possibly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too.
is that considered indie?
What, that game he talking about?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No,
think
but
so.
that's why I thought
You
Manor
thought
Lords was
that's
part
what
of it.
Manor Lords
Oh, I
was,
got you.
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. Okay.
Tell us
Manor
a-
Lords is the like the Anno game, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's more. There's RTS in it too.
Yeah, I think so. There's a game that's got Manor Lords in the title or something like that.
It's something like that
Like
because
Lords
I
of
remember
Manor?
there was
I
something
think.
similar,
Which kind of
to
got
it.
me confused for a little while.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with Plucky Squire. I like what I saw from that. Pacific Drive looks really good too, though.
Yeah, Pacific Drive does look cool, but yeah, I mean, I honestly would say Manor Lords just because, to me, besides Balatro, I think that game, one, when you find out how many people made it, but also like it had a nice little like debut, like it did well. It did. It was on Game Pass as well, but I saw a lot of people that like bought the game.
mm-hmm.
Good.
Cool.
Cool.
Best mobile game: AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Wuthering Waves, or Zenless Zone Zero.
I didn't know Balatro was on mobile.
I didn't either. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah. Same with the AFK Journey. I heard of it, but I thought it was like only on the PC for some reason. You know what we be playing though.
Hey, I've only replayed.
So we got that bit.
Yeah,
Waiting for the countdown.
So I like Pokemon Pocket, but I wish there was some kind of ranked
Yeah, I feel like they're really holding off on doing that for a while.
because
yeah,
I have no desire to play games right now.
yeah, because there's no
There's
record.
no
or-
event and there's no rank.
I thought they would go from the versus event to the next versus event. Like there would be a different
Right.
thing that you would be trying to get, or
But there's no
maybe-
incentive to play now.
Yeah, like I'm opening packs, and I've been doing the promo event.
Yeah, so you
I
get
just
the
open
promo
events.
Venusaur.
I just open packs and that's all I do. now.
Yeah, I've been doing it with the Venusaur.
Yeah, Venusaur.
Yeah, been doing that just for the collection purposes. But yeah, that like I didn't realize how much fun that was until we were watching that one guy make those decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I probably played the last 3 days of the thing. I think I ended up getting like I didn't get to 25, 25 wins. They end up getting like 18 or 19 or something like that. But I was like, you know what? This is fun. Even when it's screwing me over with the immediate tails on Misty, this is still fun.
And like, so to what Zach said, there's really no record or nothing like that. I mean, no ranking. But also to what you said, there's really no, at least right now, there's no benefit to losing. I mean, there's no negative effect to losing.
Yeah.
I need some kind of weight to when I'm playing.
So
Well, at
like,
least if you were trying to get the number of wins, like I thought
Yeah.
that was kind of
Right.
cool. Like I'm trying to get to the 25 or whatever it was.
I'm sure I know they're going to add one. They got to eventually. I just don't know when it's going to happen.
But they've always been like that where they kind
They
of
don't
hold
like
off.
competition.
Yeah, it's like we want you to compete, but we don't want you to make it
We
weird.
don't make you feel bad.
Yeah, they don't want you to make you feel because they be talking about like, bro, I'm not thanking somebody after the damn match. Bro, just cook me in 3 turns. Fuck you and Mewtwo with the damn.
Oh, bro, if somebody makes me mad, I ain't thanking them. You playing that stupid deck? No, fuck you.
Yeah,
No thank you for you.
get no thanks here. Now I played the Charizard deck and I did a Moltres slip and got 3 heads. And Mo was like, concede.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
But I definitely had Charizard on my deck waiting.
All right. We got best VR/AR game.
Cool.
Arizona Sunshine Remake.
Which is crazy.
Asgard's Wrath 2. I said that wrong, right?
No, you said it right.
Oh. Batman Arkham Shadow.
Mhm.
Metal Hellsinger VR. And Metro Awakening.
Hold up, there's a Arizona Sunshine remake?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. See how dumb that sounds? Like it's old.
Didn't that just come out like 5 years
Yeah,
ago?
then,
That, but
well,
like
didn't the second one just come out like last year?
they didn't
They
do
made
a
it
second one. They did the
Hold
day,
up, they
the day
did do an
before.
Arizona Sunshine too, didn't they?
No, I think they announced it, but they released that game the day before. Remember? Not the day before.
No, hold up.
The one where you like in the snow place and shit.
Yeah, I remember that one. I'm almost positive they had Arizona
The
Sunshine
day
too.
after. Oh no, Arizona Sunshine too.
Yeah,
When did that come out?
2023.
December of 2023.
Well, we had closed then.
Hey, shit, we kind of behind on the
When
VR
did the
game.
remake come out? October.
Last like a month and
A
a half
couple months ago. Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, about a month and a half ago.
Well, it looked the same.
It does look the same.
Oh,
hold up.
shit.
Maybe not. It looks a little bit better.
So they basically put the controls from 2.
Oh, you can actually have melee weapons now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't do melee at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
They basically just improved everything from the original one,
Well, that's
which
good.
ain't a bad idea.
No. Man, the original game was
but that
great.
Batman looks bad ass.
It does
Uh,
look pretty good.
And what's so funny is when that game was first announced, everybody was like, "Oh, stupid Batman game in VR. That game's gonna suck." But I've only
No,
heard
please.
like good things about it.
Yeah.
Once it came, I was like,
No, you're trying
"Hey,
to play
you know what?
Bruce in
that,
VR.
That Batman game actually pretty good."
Kind of bad ass.
And I've heard good things about Asgard's Wrath too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I've heard
That's the
good
one they
things
kept
about
showing like earlier this year, like during
Yeah.
like Super
it.
Bowl.
Yeah, they had a
and
lot
all
of
that stuff.
commercials for that one in particular.
I'm just not gonna vote for Metro Awakening because bro, ain't nobody trying to play this shit in VR.
ain't no way.
What you mean, man? You can't,
Ain't
just because the game's
no-
scary, you can't hold that against it.
Hell
can.
no, I can and I will.
Bro, you played Metro, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you played it for a second. Yeah. Bro, ain't nobody doing that with them things crawling around. We could barely get people to get through the room, let alone.
Man, I played Metroid as long as before you even see an enemy. I was like, no, I'm done.
No, I'm done.
Well, it's creepy,
That
man.
was pretty much me.
I didn't even see an enemy and I was done.
Bro, and you got the gas mask and be cracking and
Yeah.
stuff. Bro, you want to have a gas mask cracking VR, Steve? You want that sensation?
Nah. I can't breathe. Hey, I can't breathe.
You're gonna be like old boy on Independence Day. Put your
Put your mask back on.
I can't shake him, Big Daddy.
Jimmy!
All right. Best action game. Someone want to read them out? I've been reading out all of them.
Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2. I'm going Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game looks fantastic.
Bro.
That game looks bad ass.
Hey, you know, when we talk about like feeling like the guy in the game, there's nothing that I've
Feeling
seen in
like
that game.
him?
You are him.
You are him.
And it seems like the customization and stuff, if you're playing multiplayer, actually like you can kind of have different builds and stuff. And I think they got some not DLC, but like just extra content that they've added to it, like extra missions and
I do know that they also added more stuff. They're adding more another faction to play
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and some more enemies and stuff like that. I'm just gonna say this: all these games are fantastic. But I just love Warhammer. Kind of came out of nowhere. Helldivers 2 as well. Stellar Blade 2. But anyway,
No, Stellar Blade, we knew like they had a lot of little. To me, it had a
yeah,
decent
it
build
did
up.
have a little build up.
Yeah, I mean, but the Warhammer thing, it was always like, if they can figure it out,
Yeah,
this could be really good.
this is the game they needed to kind of like break through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did it.
Because Vermintide was fine, but it wasn't 40K. It was Warhammer, but not 40K.
But not 40K.
And
And
then
then-
just seeing all the enemies and stuff and just mowing them down.
Zzz, that little chainsaw blade.
Yeah.
For the Imperium.
Yeah, there you go.
Best action / adventure game.
Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom is my vote. I really enjoyed it. It was a really great take on an established series. The puzzles in it were fantastic. Playing as Zelda was fun and refreshing. It's a great game. Recommend it to anybody who likes those types of games.
Nice. I'm gonna go with Astrobot.
Because you a bitch.
Yeah, I'm a biatch. I think it's. I don't know if it's. I guess it's an
wrong,
event.
I know.
It seems weird. It's weird that it's in this category to me, but
It's an adventure game.
yeah. I
see,
guess,
I feel like
action adventure.
That's where you
yeah.
put. That's where you put Mario in.
Yep.
yeah, because they don't have like
That, like,
platformer.
platformer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm telling you, I can't sing the praises of it enough. It's honestly, it's probably my game of the year.
Dick flew solo this whole time, so
Really, really.
what you got, Nolan?
Big Noli.
Oh, best action?
Yeah,
Action
adventure.
adventure, excuse me.
I get it right.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played any of these games actually yet. I've watched the crap out of most of them. I think they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a Zelda fan, but you know what? I would probably give it to Astrobot.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I wish they just had a solo adventure category. They might. We just hadn't got to it yet. But I'd probably give it to Astrobot as well.
Y'all some bitches.
I know. But also, I think Prince of Persia is a little unheralded in this whole thing.
I agree.
Because it came out at the very beginning of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like January.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of just snuck it out there too, didn't they? It's like
Yeah.
It wasn't a whole lot of
they
fanfare.
did. They
Not a
did like
whole lot of
one trailer
fanfare.
beforehand.
I mean, I knew about it, but I felt like I was turning
Ubisoft
on Twitch
is
one day and
struggling.
everybody was playing. I was
Hey,
like,
man.
wait, it came out?
We ain't got money to be doing all this advertising, okay?
The budget is a little tight
tight
after
the purse strings
after the
around
sales
there.
or lack thereof of Skull and Bones.
Okay.
The rainbow is only carrying them so far.
Yeah.
we
Saying fish are coming to seas. We really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel.
we've really running out of ideas for operators out
And
here.
we spent a bunch of money on the Splinter Cell remake that we canceled for some reason. And can't
Oh, why?
And then we had to
It's
push
like
Assassin's
guaranteed
Creed
money.
out of the year 2, so that game better be just
Well, we had to go back. We had to work some things. Technically, it just wasn't there yet.
they said a lot of the team it's their first time making a game.
Oh,
for Assassin's Creed.
They're cutting their teeth on the.
I mean, it
big
looks like it
project.
could be good, but so I mean, yeah, just go ahead and polish it and make it
polish-
as good as you possibly
polish
can.
that son of a
because-
bitch
By
up.
the time it releases, Ghost of Yotai will be out, and that'll just go ahead and smother it.
So we're gonna release our game a week before Ghost of Yotai
No.
comes out.
Ghost of Yotai is probably not till the end of next year. I'm
Yeah, it
thinking.
is.
When do you think
All right.
Assassin's Creed gonna come out?
Early next year.
Okay,
Yeah.
Best
Wait
RPG.
for that delay.
So this is some bull crap.
this is my bullshit.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Ur Tree.
Why?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Oh, okay.
Metaphor, Refantazio.
Sure. Why the hell is Elden Ring in here and Eiyuden Chronicles not?
Bro,
I'm just saying.
Because as much as I love Metaphor, I was looking at my Xbox Wrapped.
That or Unicorn Chronicles.
Oh, Unicorn.
Or
Bro,
Unicorn Chronicles.
Overlords. Not
Or
Bro,
Unicorn
Unicorn
Chronicles.
Overlord. We know what
no,
you're talking about. We know what you're talking about.
We-
we combined them.
I wouldn't be mad if they had a crossover game,
No,
like a
I'm
Namco
just
X Capcom
saying,
version, but it's them two.
Oh shit.
Let me jump in. But I didn't realize I put 100 hours into Unicorn Chronicles.
Oh yeah, you was in it to win.
No,
it.
I
We
know
all
it because
did.
I
Yeah.
Oh,
played
yeah.
through it twice.
We
Yeah.
all put like 80 at least.
Yeah.
I was at 86, I think, my first playthrough, and then I did a second playthrough just real quick. But
Yeah, it's cash. Just cash playthrough.
yeah,
I
That's
can't
why
wait.
he don't play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, because
But hey,
I want
listen,
to.
you don't have to explain it to me because I had to make a new character on Baldur's Gate, and let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, that's a heavy game.
you got to kind of like dedicate yourself to play.
yeah, and I really want to. I want just where I can just sit down and veg out on it, and I
Yeah,
know
but
I can't.
But you're an adult,
do that.
Nolan. and
I
can
want to
you-
do a campaign, like a full person campaign.
Oh,
Hey
yeah,
man, I guess we gotta wait
hey,
until what's it called come out.
Hey man, how about you just we're gonna put.
No, I got listen.
We'll
It's on
get
sale
it
right now.
We'll
I
get,
gotta
we'll
get the
it for
RAM
you.
before I do any of that.
You gotta get the what?
I gotta get
The
the
RAM.
RAM. Remember, yeah, my PC.
Oh shit!
Like we've pretty much figured out that that's got to be the only real issue. And I started to look at a lot of the recommended specs and stuff for a lot of these games. And 16 has become the standard. And my
How much you only got? Oh, okay. I thought
much
you
you only
had. I
have?
thought you had
12?
16.
12. Nope.
12?
Yeah.
That's a weird number.
That's
a weird number.
Hey man, you bought the PC. Don't put it on me. You know I don't know nothing about this.
Are you sure it's 12?
Yeah, I'm sure. But
How much can you expand to?
You should have 4 slots.
We'll get you
right?
up to
Yeah.
32.
So you can go to 32.
I thought what I was gonna do is just get rid of the 12 stick and just get the 216s or whatever
Yeah.
because it came in the pack.
Do they come in 12? That's a weird number.
Maybe
That is
maybe
a
some
weird
of them.
number.
Some of
maybe,
your
No,
shit
they.
broken?
I mean, they come in fours.
Oh, you think one of my? You
I've
think I
seen
had
four made.
a 4 and there and it died or something?
yeah, maybe one of them died.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Shit, my boy.
That would suck.
That was
I mean, that'd be.
sorry
I
though.
mean-
Hey, I got you, my boy.
You got some
Yeah.
extra RAM?
Huh?
You got some extra RAM?
Why you
might.
say that?
Don't worry about it.
I'm building them.
Oh, he's got extra RAM?
I'm building a new computer. I got 6.
Oh, he's building a new computer.
Oh, I guess it must be nice to be Nolan to work for himself.
Oh,
and build
anyway,
computers.
it's not.
Anyway,
Get to stay
Anyway.
up all night and play video
They're
games.
not even listening. Yeah, I mean, it like Unicorn Chronicles was. I didn't realize how much work I put into it, but also I was like, man, that game was really, and I like Metaphor a lot,
Yeah,
but I still think for just straight RPG for what it was and like doing the Suikoden thing
Yeah.
as good.
Yeah. I mean, it was from the same team.
It was fun, but you never
Literally
know.
the same guys.
You never know, Nolan.
Nolan.
You never know.
Times changed, man. They may have
They
lost.
had like 5 Suikodens, and some of them ain't quite the same.
Well, no, that team only made one, and the main folks that made a Unicorn Chronicles made 2 of them made 1, and then 3 of them made 2. So, which is all I needed to know that game was going to be what it was. So, but I mean, so I don't know. Some of this stuff I wonder because this is where really what made me question the what do they call them
nominees.
the committee.
committee, which Jeff Keighley keeps pointing out that he has nothing to do with. You know, they're
fucking
the
lie to
ones
me,
that come
Jeff.
up with the games that they want to nominate, and they're the ones that come up with the nominations. He kept saying that actually during the thing, which kind of made me think even he went, the hell?
to be fair, nobody watched that shit for the nominees anyway. They watch it for the truck and trailers.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
like tell me what's the never before seen thing.
yeah, but I wonder how many of them. I feel like there's a lot of younger folks in there.
Well, it's like Hogwarts getting snubbed last year.
Yeah, it's like what the seriously?
That game was
Like,
running
It was
gaming.
the highest selling game of the year.
Yeah,
And it ran Twitch for a month.
Yeah.
easily.
And you telling me that you couldn't find one category to put it in, but you stuck a DLC for
I
a
think
game
it
that
was-
came out 2 years
wasn't
ago
it
into
like-
a bunch of crap?
I think it was in like best sound design or something, wasn't it? Some weird
No,
category.
it wasn't
anything at
Hogwarts
all?
wasn't nominated for nothing.
Oh, but see, stuff like that it just makes you
Committee's
question the
stupid.
integrity of the whole thing. And me, I like
Not really the integrity. I wonder who's the pool of the folks. I think it's a bunch of young folks who, just don't think the way I do. It's just, it's going to happen, sure. But
Well, I mean, there's also a lot of controversy in Hogwarts before it came out.
that's true. But I think Dragon's Dogma 2 would have been more suited. I mean, it's RPG, but maybe an
Why
action
wasn't
adventure.
Dragon Age on here.
yes. And why wasn't Dragon
that's
Age
true.
on here?
Oh yeah, the lack of Dragon Age and some other categories. I've already been kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, you did that.
Yeah,
I don't
that's.
know. I would kind of like to know the vetting process for some of these. but
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't want to tell you how the sausage is made. lot of.
But
quid
like
pro
I said,
quo.
I did think it was funny that Jeff reminded everybody like 2 or 3 times, like, I have nothing to do with this. It's not me, it's them.
His
It's
baby is all the trailers.
a
Exactly.
total, so, you know.
Him making the connections to get the trailers premiered at his show.
Yeah,
That's his
true.
baby. All right,
So-
let's move on. Best fighting game: Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. It's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection, and Tekken 8.
Hello, man. you seem to
What you mean?
you seem to have
It's
skipped
one
over
more.
one.
But that game came out last year.
No, it's gonna be a 2-time winner.
Yeah.
2-time winner.
All right, Multiverses is on this category, but if it's on this category, Street Fighter 6 might as well be on this
I
fucking
said the
category
same
too.
thing. You might as well put Street Fighter
What
6
you
on the
mean,
list.
man? The game came out this year.
It came out last year.
No, that
They
was just a
it was
beta.
an early access
It was
last
extended
year.
beta.
Down.
But it
was an
won
early
game. It won
access.
fighting game of the year, right?
It was on the category last year.
I thought
Yeah.
it won.
It did win.
Yeah, it won last year.
It
Man,
won.
this can
gonna win
this
twice.
Whole,
No,
this
it
whole
did it
award
win?
system can suck my. You guys saw my hand.
Hey, oh shit, I don't like
Been on
that.
camera.
The illusion has been
Oh,
destroyed. So here's any other time I'm going to choose Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just because it's fucking awesome.
Oh,
But
yeah, I can't wait to play it.
but in this weird ass timeline we're in, Capcom decided to grace us with a re-release of the Marvel vs. Capcom.
All of them.
All of them.
And
All of them.
and
Marvel superheroes, the greatest fighting
Hold on.
game of all time.
Hold on, let me ask before we
keep
get,
going. We got one more to shout out. All the Marvel games, right? X-Men, Children of the Atom, and all of that, and
the
Punisher.
Punisher. Okay. Well, hold on.
And
let me
Nick
ask- I'm gonna ask y'all this now. I want y'all to be honest with me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I know we've been complaining about, some of the games may not deserve where they are because they've been remakes and re-releases and stuff like that.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
So Marvel's Capcom is technically, they've been out for years.
it's a
Yeah, but
collection.
This is the first time they've ever been collected.
This doesn't count. The other ones were like innovation and stuff.
Okay.
You can't be innovative to a degree on remakes.
All right. I just want to get it clear.
This is
before we-
the
Yeah, we gave
remake.
context every time.
This is the first time these games have ever been collected all in one place where I can. You don't know, man. I
wanna take you for
I
a
just want
ride.
to bronze those discs so that I will never not be with those games again.
I feel you.
Of course, I would ruin it and not be able to play the bronze.
No, you
disc.
just buy you another
But-
copy.
No, you can unbronze them.
Have they released physical copies yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it just came
PlayStation
out,
and
right?
Xbox.
And no Switch.
Switch.
I thought the
PlayStation
Switch one
Switch.
was
No,
was a code.
the Xbox one is coming out next year.
I thought the Switch one was just a code.
No. I mean, so the download version came out back in October.
August?
No, you saying
August,
it's like
the
a box
well,
with
the
a code in it?
pre-order. Yeah, the pre-order that when I tried to buy it, when the pre-orders went up, they sent me a thing was like, yeah, you got to pre-order for the Switch version. It's a case with a code in it.
No, it's a cartridge.
What the? I canceled my pre-order.
You picked the wrong thing.
It was the only thing. It was the only thing.
Where'd you try to get it from?
Amazon. When
It's a
pre-orders
disc.
first went
No,
up.
That's where I
I will
got
say
mine
this
from.
though, Amazon they can be kind of
They can
confusing.
be wrong. Yeah.
Well, it's because I was going to pre-order the Indiana Jones, and the way they had it, man, fuck you. The way they had it set up was kind of confusing between all the different editions and stuff, and or digital and versus physical.
Right. Yeah.
It was a little confusing.
Yeah. No, there's definitely a cartridge in there. I
I
have
gotta
it.
find one in the wild now. Golly, boy,
You can find.
yeah, $146.
You can find it.
Shit.
Best family game: Princess Peach Showtime, Astrobot Super Mario Party Jamboree, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire.
I feel like these nominees are kind of lazy.
Yeah, the last two really aren't family games.
I mean,
Is Astrobot multiplayer?
No,
Well then fuck it.
but
off.
it is
but it's
good.
fun to sit back and watch somebody
Yeah, I
play
mean
it.
it's definitely it's a good game to
'Cause I
watch.
don't think the
with your
Peach
kids.
game is.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I mean, it is good to finally have
But-
this category where at least less than 80% of the nominees aren't one company. Still
wonder if it-
60%.
I wonder if it's some more.
But with all that being said, that
Yeah.
4 of the 5 games aren't multiplayer games, I would still give it to
Oh, it's a
Mario
clear.
Party Jamboree.
Yeah, it's the clear
Yeah,
favorite.
this is actually really good.
Yeah,
it was a really good Mario Party.
it is.
Yeah.
See, I would think I would say Astrobot, but no, I'm gonna give it to Super Mario Party.
I would
It's the
actually
only
Astrobot.
family multiplayer game on the list.
Well, see, I think this is more like kids games.
I
That's
can
what
watch
I'm
Nolan
thinking.
play Marvel's Capcom. I did watch Nolan play Marvel's Capcom. I don't make no family game. Could have watched and played the Punisher. and Nick
It
Fury.
would if y'all lived in the same house together.
Nah, because then I'd
See,
be
I
like,
know.
you ain't got no other control.
Why am I not playing?
Oh, I got one. You want
I'm
this?
saying that now. What's the excuse? Plug that shit in. I gotta go to bed.
All right. Best sim strategy game. Frostpunk 2, Age of Mythology Retold, Kunitsu Game, Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, Unicorn Overlord.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad one of the games is getting some
Yeah.
recognition.
Unicorn Overlord.
Unicorn Overlord.
Unicorn Overlord.
I mean, I would argue
So,
it might have been should have been up there with best art, but that's
I'm voting Manor Lords though.
Hey,
subjective.
that's not a bad choice though.
No, there's nothing wrong with
I've
that.
watched that game. I've probably watched about 20 hours of that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Once you play it, it's on Game Pass.
I don't
you
know.
play
it, man?
I don't know. I'm playing Throne and Liberty.
I've
You
never
don't have
gotten
to play
into
Throne of Liberty all the time. Zach's playing Throne of Liberty.
Bro, every time I come
What do you
up
think I'd be
this
doing right now if we weren't doing this podcast?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all of these are good
Which
choices.
Throne of
I
Liberty
think.
isn't on any of this shit, and it should
Yeah,
be.
you know what? That's
That is kind of
Yeah.
we already agreed that
Well, it's
some of
not
these
long. Hadn't been out
choices-
long enough to be best ongoing.
No.
Oh, we
Or
had the-
is
we
there a
got
best?
a couple more
It could be a
categories.
best
There's more
category.
categories. It might show up.
All right. Best sports/racing game.
Okay. 2K.
F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K 25.
It's a top spin game.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
WWE 2K.
I actually want to play that.
I actually want to play it too.
I do too.
Hey.
I just didn't want to spend $70 on it
$70.
$70
or whatever the
No,
price
it is
would have been.
$69.
Is it on Game Pass?
It is not. They put
Why
that.
is that not
they
on
put
Game
that
Pass?
play one on Game Pass. Remember that? The one you get to make your own tennis play and be bad.
I do want to play it though because I really love the
Bro,
the
Top Spin.
I wanna play it
is-
as well.
Top Spin
It's
games.
always fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, from what I've been told, EA Sports FC 25 is ass.
Really?
yeah.
wow.
People are really upset about that game. It doesn't stop them from making $1 billion, immediately.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, but F1 24 apparently was really, really, really good.
I mean, F1 games are always good.
Yeah.
Actually.
Personally, I would vote for WWE 2K24.
Yep.
NBA 2K25 isn't bad.
It's the first one I haven't completed a full season.
That day, well, you
Well,
two
it's-
playing Throne of Liberty.
No, it's because he bought that
No,
season pass because they kept
Because I
jamming
got-
his face.
Yeah, I got fucking. Remember? They
yeah.
tricked me into buying the
Dude,
season pass on
It
accident.
pops up after every game.
That's nasty.
Like that's nasty.
That's
And
like
it-
Black Ops having the expansion as the first thing you can select when it starts up.
and it lags.
Oh, God,
and it
yeah.
sort of lags. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like hitting like X to do other things on the menu that I'm trying to do, but I'm actually hitting. That's how I bought the season pass.
Nice.
Is I hit X on the season pass and bought
Oh,
the
it
season pass.
no,
hate-
it is. I mean,
I
like,
haven't turned the game on since.
So I don't blame you.
like it's a greasy thing, and it takes you so much. Because like, bro, I've already done this in the like. You cut the game on, like when you first cut 2K on, it gets to the menu fast. It pops up. Like, bro, I ain't even into my player yet. Then you
That's
get
so
into my
nasty.
player, and it pops up.
Well, when I say it lags, like so the time that I did end up buying it is I'm like, oh, maybe they got rid of the season pass pop up. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to go to my player. Congratulations, you purchased the season pass.
Man, fuck.
Hey, Zach, you did get the pop up off your screen.
Okay, you bought it.
You got it. bud.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
So yeah, I would probably vote WWE.
Yeah,
we played
yeah.
we played that. We enjoyed that.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I love the GM mode.
Yeah,
They need,
GMO was
they
fun.
need that online GMO.
Yeah, they do. They
I
really
don't know
do.
why they won't just do it. Like they even Xavier
Is it
Woods
not?
and them, no, it's not. You can't do the
Oh,
GMO. So Xavier Woods and them was cheating. And they were doing like a PlayStation party, and then they were doing share play off one person's
okay.
system.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's good.
That way you could do it.
You could, yeah.
Circumvent it.
All right. Best multiplayer game: Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Mario Party, Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
So this is Tekken 8 seem kind of a weird.
Yes, it does.
Why is it there?
So why not put Marvel
Why
vs. Capcom collection on there?
If we're gonna do that,
yeah.
because you could just play a beat 'em up and you could play the fighting game in
It's
that.
almost like they've already told us that Tekken 8 is going to be the best fighting game because it's on the best multiplayer.
Yeah, it seems kind of greasy.
Weird.
doesn't
Because
it?
why would
That's
you
it.
not put any of those other fighting games in that
Yeah,
category?
multiverses it actually makes more sense than
As a
than-
multiplayer
than that
game.
Yeah,
one.
it does.
Yeah,
Because you play 4 people.
yeah.
Four layers.
I
But-
would choose probably Helldivers 2 or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Helldivers too.
or Jamboree.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll pick that. I just never got into Helldivers. I hadn't played Mario Party, so for me it'd be called Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is a good one.
I haven't had as much fun playing multiplayer in that since Modern Warfare.
Would you play
I don't know
Newtown
about-
24/7?
Well, I don't know about now. I think
yeah.
you'd actually really enjoy Helldivers too.
I think so.
I don't play a lot of I don't like depending on other folks.
Yeah, but if like us four played it, it'd be a lot of
I think
fun.
you'd have fun.
You'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we'd be like, Steven, what the fuck are you doing? the
Yeah.
whole-
no, I would get mad.
All right, guys, I'm logging out.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
weird.
done.
I'm weird when I'm playing like co-op stuff. I don't have a lot of time to play games, and so I'm trying to get stuff done. And when somebody else is trying to actually have fun, I actually get upset. So
Now, I will say,
it's like, Steven, stop having fun.
Why am I doing it? Why is it gotta be me?
listen, there was a thing when Helldivers 2 first came out where the developers had to, on multiple occasions, tell people, hey, if a person picks up some resources and extracts with it, you all get it. Because people were shooting each other because they have teams as friendly fire.
Oh, Lord.
So people will be like, hey, man, don't take all the minerals. It's like, but the minerals for everybody. No, it ain't. Pop. I got the minerals now. Like they had to constantly like make statements and be like,
Oh, my
stop killing each
God.
other. You're not helping. You're making it so much harder. You all get that when you extract.
Yeah.
Now we did some stuff when I was playing with my other friends where people was definitely sabotaging people trying to extract, and I thought that was hilarious. But
All right, we got to move a little bit quicker now.
yeah, we getting
We're getting long in the tooth,
Yeah.
as Darius likes to say.
All right, let's go.
best adaptation: Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles,
Look you.
Like a Dragon, Yakuza, Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft.
I really want to watch the Tomb Raider, but my vote would be for Arcane.
Yeah, I'd vote for Arcane. And Fallout was really good.
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
fall out.
seen. I hadn't seen any of this.
Oh, damn.
I've heard.
Arcane is really good.
I've heard good things about all of it. So, but
Even Like a Dragon.
yeah, I know some folks aren't happy about who's playing who and stuff like that, but you know, I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear it's okay.
Oh, this is actually the last one that we're going to do. Oh, and then Game of the Year.
yeah.
Most anticipated game: Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Give me that GTA.
I want to vote for 3 of them.
I know, right?
I want to vote for all of them. To be honest with you.
I'm actually looking forward to all of those. I haven't
Yeah.
even played Death Stranding 1, but I kind of want to play Death Stranding.
I've installed Death Stranding Director's Cut on my PC like 7 times.
I want to buy it so many
I've-
times. I just want to buy it so bad.
It's been installed on my computer for like two years, and I still haven't just got around to playing it.
But I definitely want to
But-
play Metroid Prime 4, GTA, and Ghost of Yote.
Yeah, that's me too. It's like
Those 3.
Ghost of Yote all day. Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto. It's going to be good. And Metro Prime 4, yes.
Yeah, like personal choice is Metro Prime 4, but also like I really do want to play it. I wanna
Yeah.
play Grand Theft Auto really bad.
Yeah.
Game of the Year:
All right.
Go for it.
Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring: Shadows of the the Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. So it's really obvious lack of Dragon Age on this list.
Yeah, a lot of folks are saying that. It's like, it's weird. Dragon Age didn't make this list. Huh?
Didn't make anything.
Or
Or
they
no,
made-
it
they
did.
it was
made-
on.
they
I
made like-
made a couple things, yeah.
Yeah, I made a couple.
But
Accessibility.
Uden Chronicles didn't make anything.
Not one thing.
not one
not
thing.
not now.
Throne and Liberty didn't make anything.
Yeah.
But there's no MMO category.
Yeah, there's really no
Yeah, and
MMO
that's weird.
But they
category.
could put multiplayer though.
Yeah.
They could have thrown in multiplayer.
Get to Tekken 8 out
To
there.
taking 8 out.
Yeah, what the hell?
What was the one time they added a fighting game? Was clearly not a fighting game,
Sifu.
See,
Yes.
Sifu.
Hey, man, I started that a couple nights
And
ago.
it won.
and it won.
Hey, listen, I started a
I'm
couple nights
still
ago.
mad about that.
I ain't saying it's not a
Pretty
bad
good
game.
fighting game.
No, it's,
Yeah, but fuck you.
it's a fantastic game. It's not a fighting game.
It's not even.
Nah.
You fight in the game.
Because it's
fight
like,
in the game, but it's not a
But
fight.
you can
It's
say
not
that
a
about
fighting
every
game.
Metroidvania.
You said that Eddie, huh?
he's doing it. From the games that I've actually played and like I would give this on this list, I would give it the Metaphor, man. Metaphor, I really think people make the mistake of just saying it's a Persona game. And they are limiting themselves from just a really good experience because yes, the art and style of it definitely has Persona inspiration, but they did a really good job just making a good fantasy game. And it's like you got to get into the lore of what's going on to like really see how where that world is, why it is that way. And like there's a lot of little like revelation things that they do as you keep going through the story to be like, oh shit. So that's why this is like this, because that, and I knew that looked to, and yeah, so
I'm gonna say this way. You think there's a lot of prejudice in this world? Hey, buddy, you hadn't seen nothing yet.
hey man,
Everybody hates everybody in that game.
look at those little bat wing fucks.
Look at that rabbit eared bitch.
Bro, they don't be saying it just like that, bro, but they be saying some shady
there's
shit.
some hatred.
As you walking past, they be like, look at this fuck
Look at this
boy.
motherfucker. He can just bring a catastrophe wherever he goes.
You just destroying the world by your presence. We should kill you right now.
We should.
For me, it's between Astrobot and Final Fantasy.
Nothing wrong
It's
with
good
that.
choices.
What about you, Zach?
I don't give a shit. I haven't really played any of these games. I watched Astrobot, and that's about it. So
Astrobot.
honestly, I'm happy with anything except for Elden Ring, and it's not because it's DLC. It's because it's DLC.
It is.
I feel the exact
I
same
know
way.
what you're
It's like,
Like I'm okay with
it's
it
like-
in the other categories.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I understand both sides.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay that it's in some of the categories. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
But for game of
Game
the
of the
year,
year.
I don't
It seems
feel
a
like
little
It's a little bit of a
nasty,
stretch. Yeah,
It's most likely going to win too, unfortunately.
probably.
But I'm going to Astrobot.
the only reason why it's in the category.
Everybody
No,
needs.
but you know what, man? I think Astrobot, out of all the games on this list, besides Shadows of the Erd of the Tree, because it might win. I think Astrobot has a really good
I
chance
hope it does.
to win.
I think it
because
does.
games like you think about when It Takes Two won, and then there was what was the game before that one? I keep thinking the Yarn game, but I know it wasn't the Yarn game.
No.
But there was another game where it was like it'd be cool. It'd be pretty cool.
It'd
If
be
that
cool
game
if that
won,
game won and it
then
did,
they won
yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
I think Astrobot has a really good chance. And like,
And not to take away from Metaphor, I think it's a weird inclusion in the game of the year.
yeah, I did
Talks
too.
to.
Like, I really like that game, but I also know that out of all the games on this list, that's the most niche game.
Yeah, it is
on
kind
the
of a
list.
niche. Well, Balatro, you think?
Well,
Well, see,
Balatro, yeah.
but Balatro was more like it's
But it's
on
a
the list.
mobile game.
Well, it's a mobile game, and the reason why it's on that list is because of how like out of nowhere it was. Right? It's like the same as if they took Balatro out and put like Helldivers 2. It's like, no, this game hit really hard.
Helldivers 2 should probably be part of the game of the year. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's got Shadows
Yeah, I
of the
wouldn't have been
Erd Tree.
surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was up there.
But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if Astrobot won. I wouldn't be surprised if Balatro won, actually.
Yeah.
But it's
Honestly, any of these could potentially
I
get
don't
it.
think Metaphor
Except for
probably-
Metaphor. Metaphor is not winning.
like if Black Myth won, I'd be like, all right, okay, cool. Final Fantasy 7 won. It's like, okay, it's Final Fantasy.
It's Final
like,
Fantasy.
Yeah. But
I mean, it was a front runner for Game of the Year since the day it came out until a couple
Right.
other things came out.
yeah.
So.
Hit them sauce.
Okay.
Listen, man, go listen to the song, and then it's gonna make sense.
It'll all make sense.
But you gotta see somebody like going through the menus, like ching 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 ching.
All right,
All right.
let's wrap this up. What you got there, Steven?
What I got to wrap it up? Oh, well, just make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
I said that.
We already said that.
Well, what you want me to say?
I don't know. Figure out something.
Don't forget to
Yeah,
watch
something.
the live stream next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Nolan. Appreciate
or
that, big
in a
Nolan.
few days, whenever you're hearing this.
Yes,
There you go.
December 12th.
Thursday, December 12th.
Nolan, I need the extra 2 inches Overton.
What?
He said,
That's a crazy name.
It's out of context, but yes,
No,
it is true.
hey,
It is true.
we was talking about shirts.
Yeah.
But it was just wild. He said it. I thought it was hilarious.
the 2 extra inches.
I need the 2 extra inches.
No, there's no context, so that's not insane. You know that, right?
But yes.
Oh, that's going to be the name of the episode. I'm telling you that right now.
Now it is.
When is needed a couple extra inches.
Winners need 2 extra inches.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with
It
that.
makes absolutely no sense until the end.
Yeah, there you go.
But it still doesn't make sense.
No,
Yeah, it does.
No,
Yeah, it
it's an absurd set of words together.
Yeah.
We was talking about shirts, man.
Yeah.
That's what they always
Big
say.
and tall shirts.
Big and tall shirts, yes.
Anyway, guys, see you next time.
All right, I fuck with you.
Hey. What kind of shit this is?
Crossover combination